That's a good start. Hello, welcome.
Titties and conflagrations.
Sure, why not? Hi. I'm still sick, but I don't care. Because I want to play games, and I've missed a whole fucking week of stream, and that's not okay. Unacceptable.
Anyone who watches this and hears that, it's perfectly acceptable. You were fucking ill, you dumbass.
I declare it unacceptable.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, honey. You and your delusions.
Okay.
Is that Discord stuttering and stammering, or the game?
That would be Discord, because the game's running fine for me.
Okay. Those fucking elephant-looking things are one of the most annoying things that fight. They're not hard, they're not dangerous, they're just fucking obnoxious.
I got your number. Ready?
Yes, I'm aware.
Hell yeah. Keep it together. You're up.
Can you take over?
Shading tutorials he really doesn't need anymore.
Finish it.
I'll take care of this.
Oh, those things are dead.
Get him!
Pretty.
He can cast a spell using proficiency
I
bonus.
think we're almost done.
I was hoping I could get her ATB up high enough to cast at least one to kill it.
Oh, he's still got the experience to it for casting it. No
Yeah.
proficiency bonus, so he's got very minimal experience. But experience is experience.
Absolutely. Like, at bare minimum, with a new ability that I've yet to master, I will at least use it. Even if I can't get the proficiency bonus. 'Cause it's not like ATB carries over between fights anyway.
It shouldn't.
No, absolutely not. The
Otherwise,
thought
how-
process there is more just, well, it's not coming with me to the next fight, so I may as well fucking spend it.
True. Imagine how broken it would be if ATV did carry between fights.
Very. Imagine just opening up a fight with a bunch of fucking specials.
Oh, fancy meeting you here. Thanks again for the right to calm.
Imagine opening a boss fight and immediately full stacking Tifa's fucking...
Unbridled strength.
Yes.
I neglected to introduce myself. The name's Bill.
One of her weapon upgrades allows that gives her a 50-50 chance of starting with tier 1.
Today, that is.
Nice.
Afraid the old buttes pulled
Which
up
one,
me.
I wonder?
Sorry about that.
No biggie. We're enjoying the fresh air. Thanks, though.
I'll find out eventually.
You, know someplace we can hunker down?
Hunker down, you say? Oh. I'd almost forgotten what it was like to be young and in love. Y'all just head straight
Hello,
down the way
welcome.
toward the swamplands. You'll find an abandoned building by
Greetings
the
and
Welcome
conflagrations.
guarantee no one will bother you there.
New person. Holy crap.
New friend.
Ah, lovely. Part of your name can just be said normally. Kayla. I don't have to decipher this username. It is a good day indeed.
Don't hold back.
Go on!
Going in. So take the lead. Ready, run.
Nope, wrong person.
Together.
I'll show you what I can do. That's it! Get ready! That'll do!
Oh, by the way, Shade, if you do the partial charge on Tempest, it still does the triple bolt burst on a single target for
Sorry.
being your actual highest form of DPS. I'm not sure if you knew that.
I know.
One more shot.
Is I at? It took me a hot second to realize that.
Watch out for one more. We'll make it quick.
Like, only having one spell on Aerith hurts my soul.
Nothing to it.
I know, right?
Yep. Don't worry.
How's the game going? Early days.
Yep. Currently, I have Aerith set as my elementalist on my personal file.
No shit, you have the literal fucking sorceress as your actual caster. Her dirt shade.
Well, I mean that because, like, all of her, like, she has weapon upgrades that are literally elemental bonuses. So it's like, why the fuck would I not give her that?
Yeah,
'Cause
she's a
occasionally you do the
sorceress.
dumb.
It's literally what she's meant to be. Oh, also, I love that her non-spell elemental attacks are all fucking shotguns. You know? Like her wind current just, you know, folio attack is just a shotgun of wind that hits like a goddamn truck.
I got your number.
Hello?
Your luck is so bad with that. You keep using it right before they go under.
Too bad.
There, fucking hell.
Shade over here getting bullied by the fucking game.
Getting bullied by the squirrel.
It's on you.
So it's my
Moves
turn.
or
This one's for you. Someone looks
whatever the
like
fuck is supposed to be, are just obnoxious to fight. It's another enemy. It's not really dangerous or hard. They're just fucking annoying. I am doing quite fine today, Kayla, personally. I'm not sure if Shade knows how he's doing today. He woke up like 2 hours ago.
Main game. For now. It's one of the on-the-list projects, currently.
Which is going to be butting heads with Wilds if we don't beat it before that comes out.
Oh, we're absolutely not going to.
I mean,
February 11th. I'm not finishing this game before fucking
we have another
27th.
7 streams. That's another 28 hours. 7-ish streams? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 more streams. That's another 40 hours. We can get this done before Wilds comes out. And if we stream this game on the 28th, that's 11 streams.
No sign of Shinra.
With doing the intel gathering off
Looks like an old
screen,
Republic landing.
plenty of time.
Could borrow a boat, make our way across. Then, head on through the mines and keep going till we hit Junon.
Sure. Why not? You'd trust these rotting hulks?
I mean, we could.
Let's not.
Maybe we swim it.
This swamp
Barrett, you have
is
so much
some
energy.
deadly Midgard
Right?
armor. Beware. But even if you're slow, you can rent a chocobo. We'll see you safely past being nothing if not fast. So just give Bill
Did
the
fucking
word,
Zach
and
write
he'll
this
pick you
sign?
up. A bird.
They are so they are
Well,
they are definitely
Can
soul
we rent some
sisters, you know.
birds?
Oh,
Can we?
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a question, actually.
Fine.
Which one of these two are we romancing in the game?
Red.
It's not an option.
You can technically take him on a date later on, but you can't actually romance him.
Serious
I-
answers
By my
only,
decision.
cat.
I chose Aerith for my personal run, so I'd say Tifa just for some variety. I'm guessing you picked Aerith for your personal run as well.
Actually, I picked Tifa.
Oh.
Because that's the canon choice.
Oh yeah, fair. Cat, what's your vote?
Mm. Doing a song.
Allow me.
I mean, honestly, it'd be nice to see what they changed with Eris.
Eris?
That's what she was
Eric.
known as in the original.
Sorry. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Why'd they change the name?
Because I guess it just sounded strange to people.
Let's get serious.
Well, not to me. I mean.
It was a translation issue.
Oh, it was originally Eris due to a translation issue.
Yeah, it was a localization change.
Okay, so it is actually canonically Aerith.
Yep. There were a couple of spots where
It's on you.
Sorry.
the
about that.
original where they didn't swap the TH to the S in the OG. So it started like a whole long early internet day forum wars of what her name was. It was a whole thing.
It's good to know that the internet's been fighting over the most stupid shit since day one.
Yeah.
That'll do.
It's this, no, it's this. Well, considering it's in both of them means one of them's wrong, and we have no way of knowing, so fucking shut up.
Can you piss off?
Gotta go for it now.
Okay, at this point you should know this game's more about blocking, less about dodging.
Enjoy the ride.
There we go.
Hang back.
Lovely. One of the most important things to learn in the last game. In this game, it's actually not top of my list for most important skills for Aerith.
Oh no,
That
there's...
goes to Radiant Ward.
Yeah, I was gonna say, fucking Radiant Ward.
Improve basic attack plus immunity during spellcasting. Hello. Stack Arcane Ward in the middle of a Radiant Ward, and it's just chef's kiss.
See, what I like to
Especially if
do...
you put the Chronos Aegis as well.
See, what I like to do is I like to give her United Refocus with one of the party members, and then I just have her put down all 3 wards.
Ooh, that's an idea, yeah.
Because then she just has all 3 ready to go, plus the... Well, the 2 ready to go, plus the protection of Chrono Aegis.
Pleasure to see you all again, and welcome to my
Chronos
humble
Aegis is
rest.
completely nullifying any melee attacks from smaller
Managed to get
and
your truck fixed?
some medium enemies because they don't reach her
Indeed
before they
I
get
did.
before they
You
get
must have
stopped
been
and
my
knocked
lucky
back.
charms. She
is just
started up right
wonderful.
after you left.
The
Anywho,
mage can protect
what
herself.
Can I do you for? You in the
Yeah.
market for some
And that's if you don't
fine-feathered
use the
friends
bodyguard
by any
skill.
chance?
Chocobro.
Are we ever? Need him to get through the swamplands.
Then you have come to the right place. Back in the day, we had Republic ferries to get us from A to B, but now they're nothing but driftwood, sadly. We got the next best thing, though, chocobos. To them, a bottomless bog's no worse than a kiddie pool. Now, ladies, you're probably wondering, what gives these birds the power to glide across swamps with ease?
God, I
Would you
love them.
believe that their fluffy feathers give them the buoyancy to float, while their limber legs can outrun a motorboat? Not even the dreaded Midgard Sormer, one of the fastest fiends around, can keep up with them.
Wow.
But you don't need convincing. You just need pointing to a hard-working chocobo. Nature's two-legged limousine.
So, can we rent some?
That was
Sure
the
can.
longest, most
My
drawn-out
grandson
sell for
Billy's in
something
the
we
stable
already
over
asked
yonder.
for.
He'll help you out.
Right?
Hey, let him do his colorful, energetic pitch. It's wonderful to listen to.
I don't mind. But that's something that they should open with. Not after the people come in and be like, can we rent chocobos? Like, I don't need a sales pitch if I'm asking for the thing.
Give me the thing. No.
I mean, Shade, to be fair, I know you're not like this, but a lot of people go, can we buy/rent X? Yes? Okay, talk to you later, bye.
Howdy!
Might be back
It's
later.
on the side. Need some chocobos to cross the swamp.
I'm sorry, Pops, but you're out of luck.
Pops.
Got no more birds.
Pops
This one
not
went
that
this
old.
morning.
I love how he's pretty much just, huh?
These are spoken for.
Isn't he like
That or they're not
early
fit for riding.
20s?
I love these birds.
I can see you're in a
They're
bind,
so well
I'll
animated,
bump
and
you
they're
up
so
the list.
adorable.
For a price, of course.
Especially with their
Chocobos.
happy noises.
10 grand
Yeah.
Even their grumpy noises are
The
cute.
thing is, we don't have that kind of money. Or any, really.
The happy quack creatures.
Well, there is one other option. Only cost you $1 grand. Is what a scoundrel might say. But I wouldn't dream of distressing y'all further. Just so happens one of our birds ran off the other day. Wild thing, but still a fine chocobo. If you can manage to find and catch him, then he's yours. Free of charge.
You sure?
Yeah, why not? Name's Pico. The hardest-headed bird you'll ever meet. By far.
By the way, Kat, what's special with the orange
Use the
chocobos?
spit and image of Pops here. You can start by looking for his tracks. Find those, and you're sure to find the female.
Orange/amber
Now, wild
chocobos. I
can be a
believe they're
bit
bigger and they're
skittish around
supposed to
people.
be faster.
But if you play it cool and creep up
So in this game, mechanically
no
nothing.
problem.
Yeah.
I think we can do that. Thanks.
I assume
Like
as
how
much as I got
originally it
played
was only
Pop-Up
black
when I-
chocobos that could
This info comes
fly.
free of charge, provided you promise to stop by our shop. Speak to Chloe back there. She'll sell you whatever.
I mean,
you
that
need.
was several generations ago.
Kids
Yeah,
are born
I
busy.
assumed orange chocobos had nothing special, considering
Y'all can catch our
when I
runaway,
mounted
get his
one,
butt back
I got
here,
no pop-up,
ride it,
unlike I
and
did for
rearing
the
lessons
black,
are on
but
me.
had thought it best to ask the experts.
Yeah, originally in the earlier games, black could fly. In the OG 7, trying to remember.
Shade, you are injuring me with that empty materia slot.
Man, I wish I had the materia to put into it! No, not red. Aerith. She has a new stick.
Yep. This one's the one that has Chronos Aegis, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
The damage, the retaliation damage it does is nothing to scoff at either.
Yes, Chrono Aegis. No, not red. Aerith.
Also, just getting the ability to stop in any way, shape, and form this early on is insane.
Right?
Also,
I'm gonna give her ward duration for now because I don't have any fire materia to give her.
I do have to mention, though, on the mention of ward duration, I've never had a ward conk out mid-fight.
Nor have I.
Yeah.
They
Right.
last so long by default.
But currently I have no reason to use anything but ward duration because I don't have fire materia to give her.
Absolutely. I agree.
All
It's
right.
just one of those... somehow I've managed to not have any need for it.
Switching over to Cloud, Aerith, and Tifa so I can work Tifa's up. And then I'm gonna pull Barrett into the team so I can work his out.
Yep. My main team was Cloud, Red, Aerith, and I would switch over to the others just to maintain their gear and, you know, upgrade their... master their skills, but that's about it.
My main
Movable
team pretty
metal.
much always has Aerith on it because having a ranged mage is just too fucking good.
Having a elementalist
Sorry about
slash
my brother.
healer
All he thinks
is...
about is money.
Why would you
So
not
he's
have her
down.
on your
We
fucking
understand.
team? She
I
has the
suppose,
highest
but
power of
He's been
anyone
a
in the
real
game.
pain about
She's
it
just
ever since
fragile.
our parents left.
The steadfast block
are you guys
materia,
from Midgard?
she becomes significantly
we
less
understood it.
fragile.
Then do you happen to know
And more
Chocobo
aggressive,
Sam?
too.
Not
It's more
very
ATV.
well, but yeah, I guess we do. Where is he?
Probably the Sector 6 slums.
You know, I just realized something about
Why do you ask?
some of the field intel.
I was thinking about reaching
What?
out.
I should at
It's
least
like that mom
show
and dad are
the
gone,
summon field
so-
intel because it actually has pertinent
That's none of
information
these
to the
good folks'
summons.
But they get help.
You
Don't
mean
tell anyone
the...
what you
Their
told
history,
Pop.
their lore, and all that.
Sam's one of the biggest names in the business. If he
Which
doesn't really
it's not the
destroy,
same for
our
every
ranch is
world,
done
so.
for.
Don't worry.
It
your
doesn't
secret's safe with us.
tell you
I
that up
promise.
front when you scan them. They just get an information
these
blurb
rings.
you can
give
open
them to
any
Pico
time.
when you find
If
him.
you break the
They're
crystal
always
that
his
leads you to
favorite
them,
treats.
you get information.
Maybe he'll come back once he's
Oh.
had a taste.
I never use those because I never. The game specifically told me use these if you get lost or can't find it, and because I don't usually get lost and I have always found them on my own.
Yes, it made the mistake of attaching Chadley giving you lore without saying that it gives you lore.
Yeah, that's a choice. Okay.
Don't have any of these yet. Don't need any of these because I'm gonna get an overabundance. Where I'm currently at, I literally can't carry any more of most of my crafting materials.
Same.
Where'd you run off?
You mean Pico? Let's try looking for some
So
tracks.
I have plenty of most items, so I don't bother crafting them because I might need them for those crafting materials for something else.
Might as well get that, I guess.
I max out and eventually realize, oh shit, I'm maxed out, and then craft a few things, and then I max out again. And go, well, shit.
Despite having just stated that I don't have a lot of materia, I'm going to not grab it because it's not an issue. I'm currently at a point in my personal playthrough where there's so much fucking materia in my pockets, I literally can't use it all.
That's the intention, though, is that several...
Jingle jangle!
Okay, you were gonna say, I'm sorry, I know I cut you off, I wanted to finish what I was saying.
Nope, that's fine. Just going back to the original talk about chocobos, in the OG there were 4 special breeds. In 7,
Okay.
you had blue ones that could go over rivers, green ones that could climb mountains, black ones that could do both, and then gold chocobos that could do rivers, mountains, and go out into the ocean.
Black was climbing in this one. All of them can swim with the best of them. So, I wonder if blue's even going to exist in this game.
I was about to say, this looks like the coziest bonfire, and realize it's not a bonfire.
Yeah, in this game, black are the ones that climb.
Yeah, when I say I have too many materia, I mean I have like 5 fire materia. There's no way I'm gonna ever use all that.
Yeah.
I'm literally sitting there, I'm like the fucking Goblin King spinning the spheres.
I'll be perfectly honest, really. I kind of wish you could not... You could opt to not have Cloud in the team party makeup.
I understand that. The issue is that it's his story.
I know, but he could still be there for all the story bits, and you just play with the characters you want to play with you. Because I'd love to have my team just be Red, Aerith, and so far, Yuffie.
Yuffie's so much fucking fun.
She really is, though.
I told you you'd like her.
I adore playing as her. She is so... She's such an in-depth character to play as.
Firebolt Blade is learned already. I'm going back to the Buster Sword.
Why?
Because...
physical damage.
Yeah, and also, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to stick with the Buster Sword through the whole game. It feels wrong seeing Cloud without it.
Whatever you say, Chief.
Also, as an update, because I asked recently and got information, Pancakes will be back in a week or 2.
Woo!
Woo!
If it's
So
in 2 weeks, Pancakes might be here long enough to be able to hear us shouting excitement over Wilds.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanna know what I've been watching all day, Shade?
Yeah! Come on,
One
y'all.
second.
Let's go bag us a chocobo.
Keep it down. When you're on the hunt, you don't want to startle your prey.
Hey, you know we're not here to kill him, right?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Principle's the same, though.
Yeah. Habuski McGovs.
Habuskums.
Indeed, McGovs. All I was watching today, Shade, was more information, non-spoiler information on Wilds.
What do you mean?
You edged out of the grass.
was gonna say, you wanna turn around there, pointer bird?
Just angry quiet out of nowhere. Rolling doesn't make noise, by the way, won't alert anything. It's just quicker.
Ah, yes, the majestic land flap flaps.
Indeed.
You got a rock.
You only need the one.
Yeah, because you don't see a stone that fucking big. Wait.
Wait. Wait.
I love how they designed a bird that not only looks and acts and sounds adorable, but it's also just like, this thing will cave your chest in if you piss it off.
Yes, it
Yeah.
will.
They're feathered
It's a burb
kangaroos.
horse. It's a burb horse.
I'd fear kangaroos kick more than horses.
Aw,
Yeah, same.
Isn't he just the cutest?
Kangaroos are actually built for offensive kicking.
You know, they are kind of similar. Totally.
I love how much they poke fun at Cloud's hair looking like a chocobo's
What does
feathers.
he want now?
Mm-hmm.
I just love the fact that you actually get to hear the Chocobo music anytime you're
Still
writing.
hungry? Sorry, that's all the food we had.
Bitch!
But you know where there's more? Bill's place.
Chocobos are extraordinarily intelligent.
Come on.
I also love the, like, trap chocobo music.
Honestly, if we had to stick one to D&D where, you know, 9 to 10 is average human intelligence, I'd honestly put a Chocobo at 7 to 8. They might not be able to speak, but they sure as hell understand what we're saying.
Oh, yeah.
You know for a fact their perception's high because they have better senses than Red.
To be fair, Red's also been crippled by Hope.
Well, this is it, Code.
Here it comes. Try this.
No way these things survive enough to actually get stunned for your proficiency bonus.
No, that's why I'm just kind of spamming it.
Also, I know in the first game, I used the fuck out of Chakra. It was super important.
It's
I never
such a good
used it
fucking
in this
materia.
game. I never use it in this game. I never need it.
I never use prayer.
I use prayer instead of... I use prayer all the time still.
I just never have a reason to use it.
Ah, there's our guy.
Either everything's already dead, or someone's already casting Cure.
Nothing beats a little taste.
Oh, you use
Skeleton.
autocast, don't you?
Yes.
Ah. I don't, because it's a waste of material slot, in my opinion. All it is minimizing your micromanagement. That's all it accomplishes, minus like the plus 2% power.
And I gave Cloud item master, so
That's not bad.
you know, more effective items. If
Yeah,
he's
I
always
don't
going to be in the
use-
party, he may as well be able to keep everyone standing.
I don't use auto cast or auto weapon ability. I use the auto special ability because you can't use that on the command prompt.
So, I also noticed something.
Hmm.
You know how when someone went down in the party in the last game, specifically sometimes Aerith, Cloud would say something like, "Some bodyguard you are."
Yeah.
In this one, if the same thing happens, or if he goes down, he sometimes says, "Some hero you are."
Ah, that's a nice change. And it's the best nerd.
Hey there.
The bestest nerd.
What a pleasant surprise.
Who I was surprised to learn is an android.
You remember me, don't you?
You learned that in the last game.
I forgot. Yes, I remember you.
I knew you would. It was an absolute pleasure working with you in Midgar. Thank you again.
I love Chadley.
Your invaluable intel allowed me to create so much materia. Detecting internal monologue. The hell's this weirdo doing here? I was created by Professor Hojo, you know. Though your thoughts could be read by any cyborg.
Oof.
But, to answer your question, I took a page out of your book and skipped town. Now, the whole world's my laboratory. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask, if it's not too much trouble.
You need more battle intel.
That's the Cloud I know. Always eager to get on with it. But yes, though, I'd like you to activate some Remna Wave towers first. They were originally constructed by the Republic of Junon, but were claimed by Shinra after
This
the
is
war.
how you know it's an
Since
open
which
world
time
game.
they've sat idle and untouched.
You have
just
map
waiting for
ping
someone
towers.
to put them to good use. The more towers you activate around the world, the more my processing power
Popularized
will grow.
as
will
a
the
concept
area I can survey.
by Assassin's
I might
Creed.
even be able to construct a communications network independent of Shinra. How does that sound? You'd not only be helping me, but yourselves as well.
Yeah, sure.
If we find any, we'll turn them on.
Wonderful. I thought you might say something like that. Let's get started then. See that tower? That's your first target. And this will activate it.
A nail gun.
As the towers
A
close by,
thingamajig.
allow me
A
to accompany
doohickey.
you.
Oh,
The
whatchamajigger.
The MacGuffin.
Exactly. I was actually trying to think of the word MacGuffin. I couldn't summon it to my mind. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sudden urge to chuggle a Snogabo.
A Snogaba?
Chuggle a Snogabo? Really, mouth? Really?
Chuggle a Snogabo.
Really, mouth? That's how you're gonna do me tonight?
What's
An
a
instance
chuggle?
of the mouth moving faster than the brain.
What's a chuggle? Is that a snuggling chuckle? Is that what the Joker does?
It's a chubby snuggle. It's what I do.
Ah.
But yes, sudden urge to snuggle a chocobo. I mean, yeah, if you hadn't seen one before, I totally understand that.
I basically always have the urge to snuggle a chocobo.
Tower activation confirmed. Initiating preliminary scan of the grasslands. I'll ascertain the locations of fiends and natural resources.
Upside of losing the sickness. I no longer feel sick. Downside. Now my body's expelling all the remaining bullshit.
After careful consideration, I have devised a new name for this type of research. I call it World Intel. I
Not
hope
very
you'll assist
creative,
me in
but very-
gathering relevant data
very
by
correct
completing
on the
various
nose.
tasks on your travels. In
I
return,
mean, what do you
I
expect
will
from
use
a
the
robot?
information you provide to develop new
He's
materia.
fairly
Quid pro
creative
quo.
for a robot.
To summarize, I want us to
Yeah,
become
he
research
creates
partners.
materia.
But before that, is there anything you would like to ask?
Mhm. No, there's nothing
In that
interesting
case,
here to be
I
asked
see no
about.
reason not to begin at once. With your activation of this tower, my analysis of the grasslands has already yielded some data. Though hardly substantial, it is enough for me to create materia. Which of these would you like?
Fire and ice. Really?
I
That's
wish
so
you
weird.
all the best in the long journey that lies ahead of you. And remember, you're not in this alone. Should you require assistance,
Nerd droid.
just ask.
Also, I'm in Act 7,
I have
and my
recreated-
fire and
I
ice
encourage you to
materia
pit
still
your
hasn't
skills against this
fucking
summoned
ranked up.
entity,
And I
so
have
that I might
AP.
complete its
I have AP up on it.
Which one hasn't ranked up?
Fire and ice. The first fusion materia you get. The
Oof.
first hybrid materia. Those things take so long to fucking rank up. I have also done about 0 grinding, so there's that as well.
Alright, let's get this done and over with.
Why are you doing this on stream?
Because they're quick. I'm just doing the ones for the characters specifically.
Okay, Discord. You wouldn't have any more of a heart attack there.
It's just
Yeah,
having that.
fucking-
Is it struggling for you too, Cat?
Oh yeah, it frequently does with Discord. That's just Discord.
Keep it together.
I've never seen a stack fucking be this bad. 2 to 5 frames a second. Christ.
I guess that's just Discord.
Yeah.
Stop interrupting me, for fuck's sake. I understand these are tutorials, but if...
Chill.
Hey, game. You know, these tutorials should probably be in the overworld, where you're going to be fighting before you get to this point.
You're literally doing tutorial missions.
Yeah, that doesn't change the fact that these should be in the overworld, where you're going to be fighting first.
I mean, it does give you basics there. It's just this is a refresher.
Where and how does Chadley produce the materia from? Probably from the little robot that follows him.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's it.
Keep it together.
Alright, watch it learn. Bang, bang.
Barrett's always just been fun to play with.
Right?
He's he hits so powerfully. Oh, you can use this limit.
Gonna blow your ass straight to
Blarp.
hell.
Barrett's tanky, he hits like a truck, he staggers reliably.
He's just overall a great unit to have.
I don't use him anymore though. Because he's basic. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just not as fun as, you know, the ninja and the sorceress.
Usually if I'm swapping someone out, I usually bring Barrett in. I almost never take Aerith off the team.
And you almost never use Tifa anymore, I assume.
No, she's one of my most commonly used. I love the monk.
I'm guessing you actually regularly swap your teams then, so you can use all the characters you love.
Yeah.
Brace yourself. Just like that, okay?
But the Braver is so brutal.
Yeah.
It's
It looks like-
simple, but it is brutal.
It looks like it hits as hard as it should.
Yeah. I love the changes to how Punisher mode flows.
What do you mean, shit?
Here it comes. Burn that thing.
I'm not the only one that watched that thing spin in place, right?
Also, you gotta appreciate level 1 fire on a non-mage character with the lowest magic stat in the party.
I look fire
doing
materia.
713 damage, you know?
Yeah. Also, I love how smooth his victory animation is.
Yeah. It's not like the last game, where your lower level spells were only for elemental weakness exploitation and did fucking no damage.
It's probably gonna sound weird, but I sometimes half expect Shade to make aggressive slurping sounds when he gets agitated by an in-game thing. That's usually a fear
me.
response.
I'm the one who makes aggressive slurping sounds.
Well done, buddy. You rolled straight into a shot. Maybe next time don't get down, Mr. President. Something like that. Just gonna continue using focus shot until he gets it.
Absolutely. Just make sure you use it to ATB. Its stagger goes up quicker than its damage does, so it gives you more bang for your buck and more likely to get your proficiency bonus. Yes, I know I'm a statistical nerd. Shut up.
Boops.
Scream.
Quick, Shade, invoke the Daka.
Okay. Is that Daka enough for you?
No, need more Daka.
Focus. Shut.
That was not DACA. I love the club. Wee!
It was not DACA, it was Daboom.
I do love that Barrett's the one who gives us our fucking victory jingle.
Yeah.
Thanks, McGovs.
I do love how, just like in D&D, in Final Fantasy VII, the monk is the one for finishing off opponents.
Yeah.
Or when they're staggered, she gets to crank up their stagger damage bonus and just shred them.
Not bad, but not
Wait,
the best.
you're supposed to be playing FF7, not Dropkick.
Is that a game?
Yes. Dive kick. Sorry, that's the name of it. It's literally got 2 buttons: dive and kick.
Okay.
It's a fucking just joke fighting game. It's shockingly fun to play.
I do appreciate that Tifa actually has an AoE attack now, as part of her base kit.
Yeah.
Boosh. Monk, bitch.
Just slam its head into the floor.
Yeah.
Slam your foot through its skull.
You kicked it in the back. You kicked it on the inside of the skull.
You kicked it on the inside of the brain.
That always throws me off. Oh, problem solved.
You know, Tifa and Yuffie are similar in the fact that they largely use their ATB to boost their basic attacks, and then use their basic attacks to fuck things up.
Yep. Doing these is also a good way for me to get elemental materials early on.
True.
And then let them attack you. Don't do any damage. Let them give you the proficiency bonus. The fucking familiar. The fucking familiar.
Yep.
It's stun knocking the poor fuck.
I did nothing and mastered it.
I love Chrono Aegis. Chrono Aegis against basic enemies is just the best.
It's so fucking funny.
You just stand there and watch them kill themselves. And now you Sorcerer Storm them to death.
One more shot. I'm backing off a bit. Good night.
Well, sir, I hate to inform you that you're going to regret that decision.
Slaps him with the staff.
I do love that if you don't have an arcane ward up, you can still do the ward teleportation as an enhanced dodge.
Yeah. Which is actually funny because if you set arcane ward on a teammate, you can actually use those as a quick escape as well.
Yeah. I often do.
Actually, as long as it is a ward, it will pick one of the wards.
Do you get to pick, or does it just
It'll pick
randomly
one
choose?
for you.
Randomly? Or is there some magic? I've only ever had one arcane ward down. I never put down multiple.
Ah, nostalgia.
Or if I do have multiple wards down, they're stacked on top of each other.
Oh yeah, I forgot he starts with fucking bio.
It is important to keep bio on him. For some very specific enemies later on.
Fun fact, I actually have autocast bio on him.
Nice.
So that whenever he's in my team, he just poisons enemies for me.
I don't like having the auto, because then the ATB is never there when I need it.
What's nice about auto bio is that it only does it if an enemy doesn't have it, the effect on them already.
Yeah, but it's still... I don't like it. It's inefficient, and it's a materia slot that does nothing besides streamlining the micromanagement. Wait. That stance makes you immune to damage while you're sitting on it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I always immediately went for the time to counter, thinking that if I didn't do that, I'd lose it.
Gotta be love you, Red.
I like that if you do a dodge, that you actually get an alternate siphon thing. That's more mobile and evasive.
Can you tell I've learned red, though?
A little bit.
Only the strong survive.
Yeah.
Big stretchies.
Yee.
I will say this. I'm not a fan of Red's voice actor doing the animalistic sounds. It
Yeah.
sounds so bad.
Yeah.
The fake growling and shit. You get all of them, Jake.
The Avalanche 2-step with Barret and Tifa is so fucking cool to watch.
Oh god, yes.
It is. But I think my favorite fusion attack so far is Clouds and Reds. I forget what it's called.
Depending on who initiates it, there are two different ones.
I think one's called Savage Fangs.
That sounds right.
Oh. I love how smooth his fucking animation is now. And I love that it's still the same victory pose.
Yep. They did a good job.
Keep it together.
All right, with Wayne. Nice work. Ooh, got on. Fire in one all.
Whatever.
Follow my lead.
Let me at him.
Get a load up.
I love that friendly fire basically gives Barret a shotgun to start.
Yeah.
Savage Assault,
Ah.
where they both just go full rage mode on the enemy.
Yeah.
It's one of the most powerful that I've seen so far, too. For just raw damage and stagger build up. I can't wait to finally...
There we go.
Oh, you know what I should have done that I completely forgot to do before I got off for the day, Cat?
What's that?
I never went and fucked with Yuffie's folio.
Ah.
So I don't have any of her shit unlocked. Besides the stuff it starts you with.
She and Cloud have such a cool fucking combination.
Yeah, I don't know any of her stuff yet. I look forward to finding it out. Also, can I just say, the fact that you get time materia for doing one of the mini games is absolutely insane to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Casa de Sol, here, have power over time because you shot some darts real good.
Deal with that.
Like, excuse me?
Wait a minute. Daka.
Good block.
Get
And
Elephant dunked on. God damn it, McGovern, that's
Elephant.
good. McGloves understood the assignment.
You know what KO line I'm sad I haven't heard again?
Huh.
Cloud going down and Barrett's response being, "Don't you die on me, smartass."
I do wish we'd get that one back. Yeah, Kat, if you were paying attention right then, it showed you new skill Sonic Boom for the materia.
Fair, yeah. I'm just dumb.
Yeah, Kat was under the impression it worked the same way it did in, well, the first remake, in the remake, and in the original game, where you had to get hit or kill specific enemies in a certain way in order to get the enemy skills. Nope, they streamlined it in this game.
There we go, focus thrust is mastered.
You actually have
Nice.
a proficiency bonus. So, you're gonna look at me like I'm a little bit stupid, but I don't play as Cloud a lot. I forget. How do you do the launch attack from just with your basic attacks?
Sometimes
Isn't it-
it's literally just holding the attack button without dodging.
Yeah.
It'll launch enemies into the air to drag them towards you.
Yeah, but that's not the launch. I mean the one where you did the fucking... Oh, it is! You just use a follow-up to launch them further. Okay, I see. It's a tech.
Yeah.
I thought that was just a basic attack and you were following them. No, you're launching them further.
Nope, I'm
Got
actually
it.
just using the game's physics to bring them up higher.
Yeah, you're using a tech.
Keep it together.
I'll show you what I
Understood. Yeah, I don't play as Cloud unless I have to.
I
don't find
understood
him all
the
that fun.
I understood the Cloud assignment very well.
I just don't find him fun to play as.
Which is fair.
To each their own.
Yeah.
But you
It's
know me,
too-
I love big weapons and I love big strong things, so
And you know me, I don't like basic shit. And
Hey, buddy.
Basic isn't bad, mind you. Lightning shotgun.
He likes big blades and he cannot lie.
Get ready. Here. Moving
Rude.
on then.
don't hit Aerith with wind.
I am one of those people. The more complex the character and / mechanic, the more I like it.
I can only imagine how fucking complex Vincent's gonna be. Or Sid.
Uh-huh.
Or Kate Sith. I don't know anything about the cat.
I don't either.
I
I've
don't
met him and I
even
still
touch-
don't know what he does because he's not in my party yet.
I look forward to finding... You just got 3 of them with fucking Firebolt Blade. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was fucking cool.
You only got 1 of them with a finishing strike, but it was still glorious. Juggling
Fireball
3
Blade
enemies
is-
at once.
Just like that,
I
okay?
wish Firebolt Blade imbued your weapon.
That would be fucking sweet.
Free
Oh.
fire damage.
By the way, I know Bat already knows this, but Kat, I did find out the answer. The elemental materia does infuse your basic attack with 2 elements if it's on one of the hybrid spells.
Nice. That was my assumption, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, that was my assumption too. It's just now we have it confirmed. I remember asking you, do you think it'll do this at one point?
Yeah, fun fact, I actually have Barrett with lightning and wind infused onto his gun.
You gave one of the hybrid elemental materials to someone other than Aerith?
Yeah.
Why?
So I use Barrett a lot.
I mean, fair, but you need all the space you can get for your sorceress to have as many materia as she can, as many spells as she can fit. You know, somehow I always forget Dive Kick is like Braver and gets bonus damage if you use it from the air.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is why it's always my combo finisher if I have the ATB to spend.
Yeah. And if you build Aerith right, if you build Tifa right, you will always have the ATB to spend.
Oh yeah, because she has so many abilities that just go ATB bonus when doing anything.
And giving her the right material.
Yep. Plus, now that I have Red with the ability in Vengeance mode with 2 ATB to just give everyone in the current party haste, even better.
He makes the party go new.
Oh, by the way, Shay, can you guess who I gave the Speedster
I wish you all the best in your ongoing
charm to?
I don't remember what it does.
That's the one where every time you use a weapon skill, you get a little bit of ATB back.
I'm going to assume Red.
Yuffie.
That should have been obvious.
Yes, it should have.
A little bit.
We call that a big oof.
Oofles boofles.
I'd say instead of giving her fire, maybe give her the fire and ice material.
I was gonna say, what am I doing? I have something better.
And then maybe give her lightning as well.
She starts with ice. I'm giving her fire for now. Red,
I'm
you get ice.
talking about Aerith. Dummy. Steadfast block. That is far more important for her, yeah. Get that going ASAP.
for world intel.
Alright, so besides the summons, I will be doing world intel stuff off screen. Unless it's literally in my way, then I'll do it.
Yeah.
Hey, perfect timing. Pico's all prepped. But first, here.
He's so pretty.
You just give that whistle a toot and your chocobo will come a-running. So,
The choco
who
whistle.
here's never been on Chocoback?
I haven't.
Why don't we take a few laps to get you comfortable then? Come with me.
Bird. Happy bird. I love that they almost always look like they're smiling. It makes them look
They're
very
just happy
friendly.
burbs. They're just happy burb bros.
It just makes them look friendly, though.
Yeah.
Even when they're red chocobos that will, without hesitation, cast fucking Comet on your
Saucers,
ass.
I mean. They're a big deal
Yeah.
in our community. Won't find a race around here that doesn't compete.
So you guys race too?
We've been sitting it out since Mom and Dad left. But we're gonna get back in the fight soon and kick the tar out of one particularly nasty weasel. But never you mind all that. You just focus on the basics, like making sure you don't get thrown from the saddle. Why don't you try hopping on Pico
by the way,
and giving
Shade.
me a holler?
Who'd you give the enemy skill materia to?
I didn't do that yet.
I mean in your main save.
Cloud.
Same.
Him being able to use so many other things, and Sonic Boom giving you bravery?
And it gives you a physical and magic attack up, Shade.
Yeah.
And also the fact that it's a wind fireball that actually has a massive AoE. And massive stagger
Okay.
points.
But how's about we stretch his legs a bit?
Also, just Soothing Mist is insane. You know?
Yeah.
Well, Shade's not making 31 seconds. This should not takes a long way between those two. Okay. gonna make it? Yeah, on that one around the corner, I literally just cut the corner and go over the grass, saves you a good half second.
Might even have what it takes to win a race or two at the Gold Saucer.
We can't thank you enough, Billy.
You got mist seeds.
Oh, that reminds me. Y'all mentioned your flat broke, right?
Kind of foggy about
Then
what they
you might
do.
want to swing by Calm again. Now that
Bonk.
the troopers have cleared out, it's probably safe for you to ask around for work. Though, don't run off just yet. My sister's looking for help. Not sure what the trouble is. Didn't want to confide in me for whatever reason. Honestly, she hasn't been herself since Mom left. They did dang near everything together.
You want to lend Chloe a hand?
We need to move on.
True, but moving on costs money. We had fun helping people in Sector 5, right? Same deal.
Come on, Cloud, you're a mercenary. You work for money. How many fucking pop-ups do you want to give me in 1 second?
6 more.
Final Fantasy VII Reburb.
Yes, yes.
We only want to give you 2 more pop-ups. The first one says fuck, the second one says you.
Oh, hey, you're back.
I heard you might need some help.
You did? Oh, I see. Billy talked to you, didn't he? I've been meaning to go pick flowers, but the plains are way too dangerous for that. I'm sorry to hear that. As a flower lover myself, I sympathize. Well, the thing is, I want to make a flower crown. Mom used to make them for us all the time. So I wanted to give it a try, but with all the monsters, I didn't know how I could. Here's an idea. Maybe we could do the picking for you? Sure. Cloud, thoughts?
I love that you can always occasionally hear her bracelets jingling.
Yeah, it's a
It's a
wonderful
nice
little
touch.
touch.
The
This
flowers
game
grow on a
has
hill
so
that's
much
got a
attention to
great view
detail.
of
I
Midgard.
love it.
It's kind of far, but a chocobo will get you there quick. Thank you so much.
Chocobo could get me there quick. However, I'm probably going to forget the direction I'm going and then wind up there anyway by going on foot. That's how it
that sounds
happened
like
the first
that.
time.
See, I just went A to B for side quests, and just picked up everything for intel-wise on my way there. And I had basically the entirety of the grasslands done, just by doing that.
Remix of Overworld theme.
You're dead. It's on you.
Nostalgia brain.
Here it comes! Catch you sleeping! Gotta give 'em hell!
All right, my turn. You're all done.
Good combo.
Thank you.
Shade doing good job.
Ah yes, the Choco Chicks.
My favorite thing about honestly, one of my favorite parts of the game is just following them back to the little fucking stalks, putting up the goddamn sign, and giving them the little head pats.
It's like the ones in Costa del Sol, instead of giving them head pets, you rub their cheeks.
That's even better. I will be completely honest. The first
I love that they sit there and they do little claps.
Ye.
The entirety of the grasslands, I did go back and fix this. I didn't realize you could fix the fucking signs. And so, didn't have any of this for the entirety of my first run through the grasslands.
Oof.
You have plenty of other fast travel points, mind you, but it's still one of those, well, I feel a little dumb.
Now you feel the big McDums.
Here. It's on now.
Smash.
If you had the ATD left, you could have used the wind ability to yank them towards you.
I got
Daka da daka da daka da daka.
I can't tell what's happening. Discord, why are you god awful?
I love how powerful they made Braver feel.
Yeah.
Honestly, I will say this. I think they went a little bit too far in rebalancing the combat in this game. Because outside of the full power icons, I've had absolutely zero losses in combats. And sometimes I kill enemies too quickly for me to be able to get the assess, stagger, and pressure all in like the combat encounters, combat intels.
Burb.
The game feels a little too easy. You feel a little too powerful. At least up to, in my opinion, up to 7. It's chapter 7.
Look at that! You've stumbled upon a life spring. Why don't you try scanning it? See
Stumble
what you
upon
uncover.
isn't quite the wording
Accessing
I'd
the planet's
use.
figurative database should help us learn about the area.
More like guided by a mystical bird.
Yep.
Could that be a live stream?
Nanaki, were you not listening to the phone call we just had?
You know, his actual name being Nanaki constantly drops in and out of my head. Like, I'll remember it spontaneously one moment, and then forget the next.
Hooray! You did a thing!
Confirmed. Data received. Life springs such as this can be discovered in every region. Their potential energy output is far too minuscule for Shinra to exploit. But to us, they're fonts of intel. I encourage you to seek out more of these life springs.
In every region, you say, huh?
Yeah. Why?
Checks the nether region for intel.
Bong. Also, Bet, have you noticed how generous the icon crystal sync nodes are? How generous they are with your timing?
Yeah.
Like, I've been a good 2 bubbles off before just to test to see how generous it was, and it still gave it to me. They didn't want to make the actual intel challenges too obnoxious.
Yep.
Try this. Deal
Oh,
with
your
that.
fat ass got in the way.
They totally accidentally get down, Mr. President.
What do you mean, accidentally?
Yes.
Come on, Cat. That was an easy one.
Oh, you
Why
know
am
me,
I
love
getting
the
that
easy
and you're
ones.
not?
Uh-oh.
Toxorats.
I don't like Toxorats. They're annoying. I'm coming to the consensus now, looking back on it retroactively. Area 1 is full of annoying enemies, but almost no actual danger.
Being detected in your vicinity. Please ensure you are prepared before engaging. My sensors are picking up some understandable confusion. It's a pleasure to meet you, Cloud. I am your personal monster assessment instrument.
that's a mouthful. You can call me Mai. Chadley programmed me to assist you by providing detailed analyses of the fiends you encounter.
Apparently he also programmed you with tons of adoration.
Many battles ahead. With that out of the way, I'm picking
think
up
that was
an
an
Programmed her to
actual
act like a fucking
nearby.
idol character.
To procure the biological data
Japan.
that you require, you'll need to complete specific objectives during combat. But don't worry, because I'll be here to help you succeed. Good luck.
Fiends roam this place.
You know, all the way through chapter 4, I had issues with killing enemies too quickly to actually stagger them.
Right?
Too bad. Keep it together.
Now you need to make sure you hit them with some ice to pressure them. Make sure you hit them with some ice and pressure them. Abilities? I know one of them has ice in the ability.
Yeah, Red, I just used it.
Oh. Sorry. Discord lagged so hard it skipped that entirely. Also, you got both of them.
Yep, so we just do it again and we do our best to just kill them as soon as possible.
Yep. Keep them, just constantly swap back and forth, stun locking them. Also, can I just mention that I adore that the allies who aren't in your actual active party will still attack from the background with their basic attacks?
Yep, if the enemies get too close. It's one of the things I really enjoy about it.
Deal with that. Taking over.
Well, that was one left, so they're not going to do shit.
There we go.
Huzzah!
Success.
Hey, look, you did it. Now here's some stuff.
Another 5 party EXP.
Part of why I'm going to always veer off course for these combats is because of the party experience.
Yeah,
Yep.
a full 10. Nothing to stop.
What was that? You kind of, like, audio deafened partway through saying that.
A full 10 is nothing to scoff at, because party EXP is how you upgrade your folio. Unlock further parts of your folio. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
character level is how you actually get new points for your folio.
Bring it.
Also, I do love that blocking has been given a perfect block function in this game that acts as a parry. It's such a nice touch. You know what? Here, let me just shorten that concept out. I love this game. I love basically everything in this game. This game is amazing.
Yeah.
And despite that, I guarantee you, Wilds will still be my game of the year.
Shocking. No.
I
one
mean,
who
to be
has
fair,
any-
remember, 7 didn't release this year. It released 2 years ago.
For PC players, it released this year.
That, yeah, well, I mean, unfortunately, that will not allow it to be Game of the Year.
Look,
I will
if
bet.
Game of the Year can be a fucking DLC, this can be Game of the Year.
No. If it's not released in that year, and a port doesn't count.
Yeah, I know. But personally, like
But
games
DLC
I've actually
shouldn't
been
be
able...
Game of the Year, period.
I agree, we're not getting into that. I'm just saying, for me personally, games I've played this year, I guarantee you Wilds is gonna take it.
Oh, probably same.
And I doubt anything's gonna top Wilds for me this year that comes out. Because, well,
pats.
it's just how I am. I love those games.
Friendly little acorn butt.
Christ, it's already been a fucking hour?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Okay. Back in a minute, chat.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Not the double block.
You deserve more than that.
But why though? That's why chat shows up to listen to me derp.
Yeah, derp, not be horny.
They can be two
I
things.
restrain my horny during stream nowadays. It still comes out a little bit here and there, but nothing that egregious.
Hey, Cloud, do you notice any sparkling minerals nearby?
Oh, you mean the giant glowing totem right in front of me?
These are known as guide stones, crystals that direct travelers to shrines to the divine. The stones emit light
And he
when they
talks like I
shatter,
didn't just ask a
producing
question.
an illuminated path. If ever you're lost,
He can't hear you.
try
Cloud never
smashing one.
talks.
Following
Yeah,
the light
that-
should lead you to a sanctuary set to honor the tutelary deity
Yeah,
of a given
this
region.
right here
The shrines
is why I
contain
never knew about the
untold
lore
divine
attached to them.
Slumbering within massive crystals, I can use this knowledge to strengthen your summoning materia, so I encourage you to seek out said sanctuaries. The grasslands are home to Titan's sanctuaries. In the Age of Myths, when Titan rose from his subterranean prison, he created a massive earthquake. Thus did a vast swath of land rise from the sea, becoming the grasslands.
I'm so upset. Why would they do that? Why would they do this?
Because they know players are destruction lovers, so if they make something breakable, they can hide lore behind it because people are going to break it.
Not only that, but like, glowing object. You're probably gonna slap it anyway.
I didn't, because I told him what its purpose was. Like, okay, I don't need this then. I can ignore this. And so I proceeded to fucking ignore them. Ugh.
You found Sanctuary.
This is positively incredible, Cloud. I can't recall ever seeing a crystal of this caliber before. To think the secrets of the divine.
Well, you've never
dwell
played another
within.
Final Fantasy game.
I cannot wait to see what sort of detail our analysis will yield. You'll need to synchronize with the crystal before I can extract data on the deiform entity. I'm counting on you.
Hey, just wait till you get to huge materia.
Let's see how generous this is in your fuck up shit. Like, try and demonstrate how generous this is for stream.
All three of those last ones were like a whole second early.
Yeah. Also, I hate it. I'm seeing A, my brain's going, that's supposed to be X. What? The glyphs! They torture me!
Analysis complete. I managed to extract the necessary data from the crystal. This should allow me to strengthen your materia.
Oh.
You good?
Yeah, just shifted and my back went crick crackety crunch crunch.
Might as well go start this because this is a good bit of comedy over here.
Oh, absolutely. These are the types of things you should be doing on
Yeah.
stream because they're unique and funny and goofy.
Cloud, the proto-relic should be somewhere in your vicinity. It may not be in plain sight, but I trust you'll be able to find it.
Shit over here not riding his Chocobro.
What am I gonna run 5 feet?
I mean, you haven't for a while, that's why I mentioned it.
Honestly, I recognize these chuckle fucks the moment I heard that laugh.
Yep.
Yeah. Dozier.
Who are you?
Who are
Come
you?
on. Sass them.
You like to know? I mean, I would too, and it looks like crap, but it's definitely pulsing with a ridiculous amount of power.
I would too, and it definitely looks like crap.
Hey, Cloud, isn't that...
Who are you?
Oh, hell no! Don't you dare act like you've forgotten Beck's badasses.
Yeah, you walked into our home and beat us to shit. We hadn't even done nothing.
Bitches, you attacked us.
Responsible for the destruction of our charitable organization.
Oh, are we?
News to me.
What are you doing here?
Midgar isn't big enough for us. We're taking our operations worldwide.
We've gone legit. We're a business now.
They're a special kind of stupid. Take over the world with Mako, then all we gotta do is find our own treasures, and then we'll be on top. Yeah, we're gonna appreciate all the things. Hold on, now you're after our treasure?
Well, sucks to be you. We found it.
Yeah, we're the only ones who can appreciate it.
Hand it over. Now.
Ah, you really think that's enough to intimidate the likes of...
No, please. It's all yours. Just don't hurt us again.
We're freaking out! Now listen here, numbnuts. I got a foolproof plan. I call it... Use a decoy!
Decoy means
So, who's the decoy? All of you, that's who!
I always wanted to be a decoy.
It has been an honor. If you survive, meet back at the hideout.
Damn it! Decoy's attack!
And now you get to go through assessing each one individually.
Yep, because Assess did not level up.
Make sure you assess the weaker ones first.
How fucking dare you?
Don't overdo it.
You gotta heal up. I will take that as a no.
I'm sure Cloud has healing on him, I just don't want to use his ATB for healing right now.
Fair, and yeah, you've already lost one of your assassins.
It's fine, you can fight them again later.
I know, it's just, this is why I mentioned maybe assess the weaker ones first. Not the goddamn tank.
Bonk.
Focus us to be good here.
All good. It's on now.
I do love that they didn't change fucking burst mechanics at all. Avoid his attacks to fucking pressure him. Wail on
I'm just
him.
surprised they gave him a name. He used to just be Thug.
My readings indicate the proto-relic is on the move.
True.
Would you mind updating me on the situation?
Bandits beat us to it.
Oh? I see. Fortunately, I've already ascertained the proto-relic's destination. Would you mind heading there?
Nah, I think I'm gonna take a nap.
Woo, nap time.
Cat's happy.
Of course he is. He's a cat, he's lazy.
Places cheese on cat face.
Num num snore.
Yum
yum yum snore.
Pretty sure we were supposed to grab the pole there, but you know what? We made it down, so task failed successfully.
Good job.
hold off on making other stuff until I have a bit more of an abundance of materials. I was just doing that so I could level up my transmuter. And because I needed some more potions.
There it is. Fortunately, materials are scattered fucking everywhere.
Yep. And you don't go forward and suddenly, oh, those old materials you used to find in the earlier game, they don't exist in the later game. They're still there in the later game. And you can also buy them in shops for dirt cheap. You are never hurting materials. Grassland will about to pounce on Barrett. Yeah, how about no? Fuck it.
Have you considered DACA?
I'm posting something in memes and shit posting I think we can all probably relate to at least once in our lives. If Chase
Yeah, a
would
little
like to give
bit.
it a look. His ADHD ass, I know, has done this before.
Okay, apparently we need to be more casually horny. It makes McGloves laugh.
Yeah, except in that in particular will drive off a large number of people.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
person
fair.
does not make up the whole.
I was making a joke. Yeah.
Oh, memes and shit posting, not stream related.
That's what I said.
Yes, I've done that before.
Oh, that was great.
Shade not paying attention to his co-host talking. Rude.
Anybody want to check out that tower?
Rude.
No, you don't meet the Turks again for a while.
I know.
Yeah, and I haven't even seen Reno yet.
Well, yeah.
I remember when you first meet the Turks, they literally mention that he's off on vacation recovering or something.
Yeah, he took a break
Yeah.
because he's fucking tired of shit.
We did hand his ass pretty hard.
That and Reno was the one who started questioning what they were doing.
Yeah.
I mean, Rude already knew what they were doing was wrong. That's the thing. He's that far gone into the system that he just sees it as, oh well, that's the job. I do wish Aerith's fire skill wasn't locked so deep in her folio. Like, it's like party level 3 or something where you unlock it finally.
I think so, yeah. I'm gonna do all the Grasslands field intel, just so that when we're ready, we can just rip straight into Junon.
Yeah. And here we see Squeakix one-upping one of their other IPs. They have the Keyblade, we have the Key Gun. Jay, did you get the thing on the tower?
There's always stuff up the tower, usually including Moogle medals, which are exceptionally important this time around.
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh, come on!
But they're adorable!
Look at the Moogles and tell me that them having teeth doesn't look fucking weird.
Oh no, everything is cursed in this version, but
they're adorable.
The small ones are. The big Moogle no.
I agree entirely. I just don't look at them too closely. Because they look cursed as hell.
Dear.
Shade, one moment. Call your fucking Chocobo real quick. Mount it. Everyone look at Red.
Oh yeah. He rides normally and it's cursed as shit.
Yes, it is. It is one of the most cursed things I've seen in this game. Come on. Red, come on. Pull up next to Bat. Pull up next to Bat, Red.
Here, let me change the party, because whoever's in your current party will stick closer to you.
Yeah.
Are you fucking
Look at
kidding me?
that.
Yeah, it happens.
And my favorite thing about it, resource gathering, it's one button press on a Chocobro.
And if you turn your camera left, you just look at red writing. So wrong. So wrong. And then there's this scene on the fucking ship, Shade, after the tournament.
That I actually just kind of laughed at.
I loved it, but it also wigged me the fuck out for a second. Because why was he moving so fluidly like a person?
Red is furry bait, don't you know?
Oh. Like,
Actually,
Cat,
you fucking
I
might be.
mentioned it. I mentioned it vaguely to Cat, and he's like, "Yeah, wasn't he like in a uniform or something, failing at
guard's
walking?"
uniform.
Yeah, in a uniform or something, failing at walking. I'm like, yes, uniform, failing, not so much, and it was weird.
Keep your cool.
Like, part of me hates that he was not failing at walking.
Let's finish this. Best do it right.
Why did using assess level up chakra?
Because AG is AG.
Bitch.
Don't overdo it.
Why don't you leave the room? Let's go. Yeah, this one's for you. Give him your all.
Never in doubt.
Bird.
Is that really the old animation that was there
That's-
for Red?
Yeah, that's the OG.
Okay, hold on. You don't mind a minor spoiler just seeing it, right?
No, not at all.
Okay, here, let me fucking find a video of it real quick.
Bearer of grudges.
Rare alpha
There's no
variant
dwarves here.
identified. Commencing guidance protocol. The docile disposition of the alpha led to its widespread adoption as a beast of burden. Applications included agriculture, transportation, and even warfare. Variants like these, however, were valued as a source of hobbies or customers for artsy crafts. Unfortunately, they are a notoriously difficult creature to raise in captivity, and were usurped by the now ubiquitous chocobo.
The now ubiquitous.
Yep.
What a word. Good word, too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, starting there.
No escape. It's on now.
Sending to Cat. It's timestamped for when it starts.
Thank you.
Spectacular!
You ready?
Stabby.
Give it a watch real quick, Cat.
So long.
Me and Bat have already seen it, so we don't know exactly what the fuck you're on about.
No holding back. All right. Duty calls.
I give you Old Wizard. His introduction's so fucking cool.
No reaction, Cat?
We're done.
seriously no reaction to that.
Woo!
All objectives completed. We've accrued a lot of great data.
Fucking
Cat's
close.
muted. Cat is muted, I now realize.
Oh,
Why did he mute?
he's probably watching on his phone or something.
Well, that's a choice.
That was a very impressive battle just now.
I'm surprised I did it in time.
Based on the battle data you provided, I was able to generate a new virtual combat trial.
Oh, and I helped too.
Feel free to try it whenever the mood takes you.
Go on.
No.
You understand why I had no words, right, Cat?
Yes.
It's both amazing and horrifying, isn't it?
Oh god, it just no. All of the no.
No, it's just horrifying.
Oh, poor bastard. But yeah, so I muted because sometimes Discord will do a thing where it'll take what I'm listening to and push it through my mic.
I've never had that happen before.
It's happened a few times.
Never in call with us.
Yeah, it has. That's why I know to mute when I'm listening to something.
When the fuck did this happen?
Like a year or two ago when it happened frequently, so I just started muting whenever I listen to something, and now you don't know it happens.
So it's an old issue then.
Yeah.
But yeah, they weren't really. He wasn't failing at all.
No,
He
not
was
no.
unfortunately very good at it.
Yeah.
That in of itself is cursed. Oh, hello.
Hey, buddy. Little acorn butt.
Hey, Dark Tide, I'm not sure what's wrong with you, but you want to hurry up and finish fucking uninstalling from my F drive? Fuck's sake. I have
Pet the
no idea
burb.
why it's taking so long.
Because it hates you.
It's off an SSD as well, which is part of why I'm so confused. You know what, I'm just gonna force Steam to shut the fuck off.
Bring it on!
Considering I didn't even hesitate to stop when it was uninstalling something, tells me that it wasn't actually uninstalling anything.
Let's do it. Deal with that.
I'll take care of them. Sorry about that. Go on!
Imagine getting parried by a mage's staff.
Hey, you asked. That wasn't so bad.
I love how one of
Thunderous
Aerith's
strike.
responses to using Sorcerer's Storm is, "Could you back up a bit?"
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a sassy bitch and I love her.
I can't remember. I forgot already. We selected Aerith as the romance option this time, right?
We never selected. I don't think Cat ever actually gave his vote.
I did.
No, no, you didn't.
No. We got off. We ended up going to another topic. You didn't actually say your vote, Cat.
Yeah, I did. I said you should probably go with Aerith this time around because I want to see how she's changed.
Oh no, yes, you did say
Oh
that.
yeah, you did. Okay, no, my bad. Yeah.
All right, Aerith
Jeez,
it is.
Bat and Fox not listening to the co-host. How rude.
I have an
I-
excuse. I'm still ill.
I responded. I just forgot.
Donk.
The thud. It's always the thud that gets me. Alright, can you follow this way? Right? Camera.
Nice bush. Maybe
Thanks,
maybe
haven't
you
shaved
will-
it in a while.
I was literally about to do could probably do with a little trimming though.
Same joke.
Same brain cell.
This is how you can tell we're partners.
Well, I've been around you so long that you've infected my brain.
That we have the same fucking thought process at this point.
Cat also is here.
Hey, you and I bounce off each other so well. It's great.
I know.
Why it confuses me? You guys don't hang out more outside of whenever I drag you both together.
Usually because Kat and I are just kind of doing our own thing.
That.
And the fact that you guys don't talk either.
I
much outside
guarantee
whenever I
you.
drag you guys together.
I guarantee you, when we have the same house, Kat's gonna be in the background while I'm streaming, like Luke and Dave are for Brett. Just on their own PCs doing things.
Yeah, probably.
Specifically on those days where, you know, you aren't taken by the fancy of joining stream. Which, those days exist. That's fine.
We are here by voluntary action.
Infinite air combo. This is Advent Children now, bitch. I will never touch the ground again.
Bitch turned into Einhander for a moment there.
I love that I can make that Advent Children joke. Because there was a whole fight scene where they were just in the air for like a whole 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking
Your Lord Sephiroth comes in handy with this game sometimes, doesn't it, Shade? Rapidly perfect guarding all the rapid strike attacks.
Yeah.
Timing all the inputs.
Here we go.
Bitch
Come on.
just hasted himself.
You're done.
Ow.
Not looking good.
And this is why I always keep prayer on.
All good.
Aerith cooked their ass.
Let's keep it up.
Boo! Hey, did you get that Chocobo station down there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I just saw it as you were turning the camera away.
Yeah. There's always that little yellow bird spinning in the distance.
I
So-
didn't see it the first time, so yeah, cool.
I have discovered that Steam is uninstalling Darktide. It's just however Darktide is made makes it incredibly slow to uninstall.
That's
For some reason.
strange.
I believe it is going through and deleting each file one by one instead of clustering them.
Just packing them into one zip file it can delete.
Yeah, I confirmed this because when I halted the uninstall, there were actually files missing that needed verification to reinstall. Which means it was making progress. Just exceptionally slow progress because Fat Shark apparently doesn't know how to, you know, properly do install-uninstall processes. Because every game does it differently. It's not a universal thing. For some reason. I assume there's a technical reason I just don't understand. Annoying though.
I don't know enough. I'm 100% sure there's a technical reason. I just don't know enough to guess what it would be.
Yeah.
All done.
Thud. Bird.
Burb.
The reason I'm uninstalling is because I wanted to shift my games around and do a little bit of some Chaos Gate while stream was going, because I can do that in the background idly with basically zero brain power dedicated. But that's not happening.
Alright. Time for nightmare fuel.
I do enjoy this minigame though, you know?
It's fun.
Yeah, anyone who knows what a Moogle's supposed to look like, prepare to lose your stomach.
Look, at least the minigame isn't getting him laid.
Welcome to our Moogle Emporium.
Hey, buddy.
Though,
I want to rub your
I'm
tummy.
sorry to say, we aren't
What's up,
open
Chipmunk?
quite yet, and I'm not even sure when we will be.
Why? It's not the fact they have teeth that throws me off.
Those
It's the
Mooglets
fact
are
they have fucking
refusing to
buck
come back,
teeth.
and we can't do business without them.
Like a fucking
Kupo.
beaver.
Actually, maybe you wouldn't mind helping.
Or a rat.
And the fact that they're
Mooglets have been
so
too much fun to come back on
long.
their own,
I'm used to them
so I
being
want you to
more
round them up.
short
Chibi.
and round.
Compact, chubby
Open
little
up the
things.
Emporium.
Yeah.
Everyone will be happy, Kupo.
It looks so wrong.
Bitch, I'm immune to charm spells. You're not a cat.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks so much, Kupo.
Does big eyes at cat.
Boops.
Lem's face.
Rubs cheeks.
Over here.
I'll be honest, trying to figure out how exactly to deal with the Mooglets at first, I almost lost my first attempt. I haven't lost an attempt, mind you. I almost did.
Yeah.
It can be a little fucking awkward.
It's a little hectic
No, I-
later on when you realize that some of the ones that you've already captured can continue trying to screw with you.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that in the second iteration they introduced tornadoes, which can stun you, but it can also stun the Mooglets and allow you to grab them and directly carry them so you don't have to fucking herd them.
Though to be fair, I'm kind of happy with how they did the herding. It's not difficult.
No, it's just a little bit awkward.
It's definitely not as bad as original. Can you stop? Get in there, you little shit.
It's not as bad as what?
It's not as bad as original Twilight Princess sheep herding.
Oh, yeah, no.
Those fuckers would go against the wall, and then even if you tried herding them against the wall to go towards the door of the barn, sometimes they just veer off to the other fucking side, and it's like, what?
Yeah.
We can exchange Moogle medals for cool stuff we found lying around.
Also, to be
Everything's
perfectly
great,
frank,
I promise.
I have found, while yes, the upgraded, earrings and like are nice and all, using the rubies and emeralds, you get so fucking many of them. I don't understand why they're in the Moogle Emporium.
So be sure to
For the people who decide that they don't want to explore as much, for some reason. You know, the people who
Imagine-
don't understand the law of RPGs, which is explore everything.
No, ignore RPG. Imagine picking up an open world game and not wanting to explore. What in the love of fuck is wrong with you, and why did you buy an open world game?
Because they're speed.
IGN.
Yeah.
What?
IGN.
Oh. Yeah.
Had to cover it up with a coffee. IGN.
Oh no.
You know,
IGN just got awful garbage and completely fucking useless.
You know,
Hi
the,
IGN, I don't care.
the infamously bad reviewers.
Yeah.
They are.
The way you know you have failed as a studio is when IGN gives you a bad review. That's when you know to hang up your hat and stop bothering.
Are you sure they gave Sonic 06 a 6 out of 10?
They've given bad reviews before, Shade. It's rare as hell, but IGN does give bad reviews.
I'll be right back.
Sometimes.
The snoot. Eh. How are you doing tonight, chat? Enjoying yourself? Having a good time?
I hope they are. Oh, it's still going, what the fuck? Fat Shark, what are you fucking doing? when installing the game and transferring the game goes quicker than uninstalling the game, there's a fucking issue. Because yes, I've been doing this for the last hour, and it's still not uninstalled.
Guess it just hates you.
And I installed it in like 40 minutes on this drive.
As we ponder the Borb.
You know, Kat? I think I've done the unthinkable. It just kind of registered what happened. So this morning when I was waking up, saying that vaguely intentionally, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure I pulled a muscle in my left leg because it's hurt to have it anything but straight all day after that.
Oh no.
I pulled a muscle doing that.
How?
I get into it.
How? I just... How?
Fuck are we on about?
Don't worry about it.
I'm going to say it vaguely. I'm pretty sure Shay's going to get what I mean. So, something happened where I was waking up this morning. I'm pretty sure I pulled a muscle in my leg.
How?
I'm not entirely sure, but it just kind of registered that my left thigh has been sore all day, and it hurts anytime I have my leg anything but straight, ever since after I finished waking up.
the look on Bat when that went through, just wait, how?
Just taking a moment to admire this bird.
It's friend burb, yes.
I love how even the wild ones aren't hostile or scared. They're just here.
They're just casually curious.
I mean, to be fair, most things that would attack them in this area, they could probably stomp into the ground.
Yeah. Boo, boo, boo.
I think I can jump that, can I? Never mind. The cloud has corrected me.
Oh no, evil burbs. Don't call the Australians, they wouldn't know what to do with them.
Annoying and oh, that was low, Cat. That's a low blow. Oh no, that's rude.
I could also have used it against the larger squirrel pack enemies, because there's a Moo E.
Tifa is so fucking powerful.
Yeah,
I mean, she was taught by Songan.
Ah yes, Zangan and his dungeon of fisting.
She's as powerful, and you missed the control thing, didn't you?
It was right here.
Oh, okay.
I just went up to get the stuff.
He does what I do. Sorry, go ahead.
She's as powerful in melee as Aerith is with magic.
Discord delay just kept beating me on that one. I'm sorry.
Grabs face.
But
shakes vigorously.
Rattles.
I love how every attempt there was just something.
And even one of them was my, go ahead, and then stream delay in it. Happy burp noises.
I do like how in different regions they have their own like versions of the song. Like Costa del Sol has like this nice like tropical feel to it.
Flamenco's a joke though.
Yeah.
Call me blasphemous.
Okay,
but
blasphemous.
During the one escort quest I have done with the pupper, the Bow Wow song made me smile more than the Chocobo song does.
Yeah, it's pupper. You good there, bird?
You know, a large part of me hates to look like an oversized cardinal but sound like an owl. They do not look like owls.
I mean, if it ever dropped down to the ground, we could get a better look at the fucking thing. Chunk. Speedy dong.
Cloud, by analyzing the LifeSpring data, I was able to locate an Old Republic transmitter chip. This chip likely contains an exceptionally rare formula. I recommend searching for it.
What I find hilarious, that super rare formula is a fucking windmill cog.
Yep.
Why is that exceptionally rare?
Because it's the type...
bare bones basic.
Probably because it's not in use anymore.
Yeah, basically.
But
yeah, because I
how to
mean,
make one would be in any old fucking historical store data bank or anything like that. Why is that lost to time?
you are presuming Shinra kept that information at all. Why would they want people making their own power?
Shinra had to start from somewhere.
Yeah, and then they would delete it because Shinra's greedy.
That's idiotic. They're greedy. They're not stupid.
Debatable.
No,
They know that they're
extremely-
killing the planet and they're willingly doing it anyway.
Yes, not because they're stupid, because they believe they're going to another land using the power of materia. They're not stupid, they're greedy. And they would understand that if Mako ran out before they had the chance to do that, they would need a backup. AKA the previous generation of technology, AKA fucking windmills and natural power like that. They're
Rufus
greedy.
might. You presume his father thought that far.
Yes, I do. Because, despite your hate boner, they are intelligent. They started as a fucking arms manufacturing company, worked up through power, and had to start somewhere. And that means they're engineers. Engineers plan fucking 7 fail-safes back, no matter how evil they might be.
Hey, Cloud! It seems that the transmitter chip is buried. You should be able to sniff it out. Once you pinpoint its location, you can ask her with that, let the treasure hunt begin.
Yes, do this thing that you've already shown doing.
It's just one of those things. Games being designed for idiots rather than you know, what should be common intelligence.
Your burb smells thing. find it. You found it.
Though these sites are fairly important for your armor, enhancing your armor, your bracelets.
Happy burb.
Ah yes, the cushion. I have used 0.
Choco kick.
The kick to end all of their kicks.
They're just so casual about it, too. They're just like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've literally used 0 cushions because I'm usually fairly high on HP and my MP's never an issue. Because I rarely cast spells. Because the magical abilities are so fucking potent in of themselves.
See, I only ever use them if I'm signing off and I'm not immediately near a place, and I just don't feel like driving my goddamn cursor all the way to a different fucking stop point.
Why would you need to? You don't need to rest to save.
No, but if I'm missing any health and whatnot, I rest anyway so that I have full everything when I come back.
Okay. Sure, why not? Everyone's got their OCD things. As little sense as it makes to me.
Well, it doesn't have to make sense to you.
I'm aware, that's why I said what I said.
I will sprinkle cheese on you.
Okay.
This road's seen better days.
I'm sorry, you put my brain into dial-up. Why?
Damn well, Shinra ain't about to spend a single gil on shit they don't use.
Cloud, I've picked up readings from the proto relic.
You don't
I
say.
believe the bandits are close by. And busy preparing a meal, if I'm not mistaken. They may flee if
Charlie, are you using? Do you have like?
those shipping containers to
Have you
cover your
hijacked
approach.
Shinra satellites or something?
Probably.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, these stealth segments are fucking annoying.
I love how it's like, if they spot you, they might run. It's like, okay. I can literally dash across half a fucking map. What's the issue with me slapping them with my sword again?
How could you ditch us like that, boss?
Don't be an idiot. I had to for the treasure, obviously. I was inconsolable.
Better be enough for us, too.
What's that? Oh, it's like when you're consolable, but not.
Show me the meat. You think that
I love how it's subtitling the stupid show me the meat, not the actual conversation they're having.
Yeah, I'm not sure why his subtitles are so wonky.
Hey, boss. Can we eat yet? I'm hungry.
You ain't ready yet, dingus.
Hope there's plenty to
We
go
call it
around.
well done, 'cause shit's gotta get done well, not poorly.
Yeah, but I think
Remember, Roland gives you basically vision
Are
iframes.
you a chef? You got a puppy hat?
Someone out there? I think
No.
I saw something move.
Yeah, because you're not obvious as fuck, Cloud.
That's not well done. I don't know what is.
Your platinum blonde hair.
Finest food you'll ever eat. Fucking bird.
If that's not well done, I don't know what is. Why is it well done? Oh, right, it's chicken and from the looks of it, so it makes sense to be well done.
Yeah.
Calling well done a good slice. They talk about it like it was a steak at first. You know, anytime we have to climb, I just immediately feel bad for Barrett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because one arm climbing with the Hulk of a man he is, just ooh.
They found us. We're so
The one I haven't assessed yet is Burke. And Beck, technically.
Yeah, the scrawny one on the left is the one you haven't gotten.
Yes.
Way you came after us, I figured.
Yes, I would like that forearm guard, please.
This thing's worth a fortune. So we ain't just gonna give it up.
I can't wait to see where that quest ends. Where that leads to.
Right?
Now, Buzz. Relax, boys. I've got just the plan. I call it baiting the hook. Yeah, hook at the bait.
That's you, Butch.
What's the bait? For all intensive purposes, it's you. Here, take this. Thanks. Can I eat it? Tuck it for the gotcha! No! Don't eat me!
In all respect to Beck, his cooking apparently is good because it gives a fucking bump.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, Cloud's in a bad place.
Be careful. It's on you. I'll show you it. You can do it.
Hang back.
One more shot.
I got your number.
You know, enemies with two weaknesses are so rare.
Right?
And it makes no sense because most of the enemies you fight that I've fought so far are just fucking animals and monsters. So why the fuck are they so resistant to magic? I'm glad you enjoyed the meat enough for your ass getting handed to you to be worth it. You know, with one ton slab of metal to come down on your head.
No shit.
Whatever. You can track it, can't you?
I most certainly can. Not only that, I've deduced where the bandits are headed next.
Chadley becomes such a sassy bitch in this game, and I love it.
Right?
He gets so much more life in this game, and it makes me happy. Because he's a cute little nerd, and I love him for it. Like, unironically, Chadley is one of my favorite NPCs. Mai annoys me, though.
Burb.
Two burbs.
So many burbs.
Follow the better burb. Or race the better burb to his location. That works.
The petaburb.
The little dude struggling so hard. Look at the little dude.
He's doing the fingertip touches like, could you fix, please?
Now get pets. You must always pet the Choco bird.
Yeah.
The Choco baby.
It's like the foxes in Ghost of Tsushima.
Yee.
Always
I
pet
wish
foxes.
more of them let you pet them.
Right? Rest thy butt.
Also, how that shitty ass, thin ass cushion's supposed to give you any extra comfort.
I love the burb takes a nap with you.
Yeah.
And now
So
Bat is out
happy.
of cushion.
Such a happy little gremlin.
Yee.
I don't think you've assessed the magic yet. And the wolf, sorry. Wrong word.
Same family.
I will admit, fucking... I don't remember the name of the skill anymore. Shock
Clouds?
bolt, bolt flame, fire bolt.
Firebolt blade?
Yeah, firebolt blade looks something epic with the fucking Buster Sword.
Yeah. Burb.
Do you hear that?
The sound I hear is the sound of these materials going into my pockets.
Also, I appreciate that Yuffie, of all characters, is the balanced offense between physical and magic. The balanced melee. Well, I say melee, quote unquote, because she can shift between melee and ranged. She's the balanced offense. Nicely balanced between physical and magical.
Yep.
Even with her basic kit, without using any abilities, because her ranged is primarily magic damage.
Tanaporp.
God, it's so quick!
Yep.
Shade, pause, go eat your food.
Hang on, things need to die first. Or I can get stuck, because I forgot to hit fucking B.
You're up. So it's too much? Get ready.
Oh, you're just ignoring the fourth fucking orb.
I think we're almost done. I keep my distance if I go around.
Alright, BRB.
You know, call me insane, but I think they actually lowered Sorcerer's Storm's damage from the last game.
Almost assuredly, because it was a thunk in the last
Sorcerer's
game.
Storm would basically one-shot any non-elite enemy. In this game, it's more about making space and doing some chunk damage in an AoE.
Yeah.
Because it does some serious knockback.
That it do.
Which in the last game, it didn't. Meaning they just kind of tweaked its role, and I'm perfectly okay with that.
Yeah. It's a
Because being able to
getaway
one-shot
from...
everything's kind of, well, boring.
Yeah. Yeah, it went from being a close range damage to a get away from me.
Yeah. She has many abilities that are just get away from me. 'Cause so far, I have 2 of them. Actually, 6 of them.
Yeah.
Because, as previously mentioned, her non-materia elemental attacks are all shotguns that do knock back and knock up. Sorcerer's Storm, which is an AoE blast, and Chrono Aegis, it freezes the enemies in melee and then hits them and sends them flying backwards. 6 different abilities that make space.
Indeed, it is good times, McLoves.
And do you know what makes the non-materia magic attacks so insanely powerful? I'm sure you either don't remember or never noticed when you were playing. They build up ATB. At least with Aerith. So if you shotgun blast a group of like 3 enemies, you'll get more than 1 full ATB gauge back if you use their weakness. So you can just rapid fire magical shotgun shell blasts.
Neat.
It's fucking insane for just clearing groups of fodder. Of course, every hit knocks them back and recoils you back, so you do have to close distance again, but still.
Of course.
Or, you can be clever use the bodyguard ability to yank Cloud to your position, use one of his magical non-material magic abilities to drag them back to Cloud, aka back to you, and then use another shotgun that way. And that's thinking of portals.
I mean, or set a ward, shotgun them, blast away into the ward, teleport to the ward, shotgun blast again.
I mean, that's a lot more effort, especially when you're not going to be using any actual spells for the ward to multiply. And the ability, the synergy skills require 0 ATB and are free to use.
Fair.
And this way, my way, they both do damage. All the ATB goes towards damage.
Sure. Also, welcome back.
Hello, hello.
Boops back.
Dinner tonight is steamed broccoli, some fresh rice, and meatballs.
Why is it still uninstalling? Fat Shark, what have you done?
Because fuck you.
Fat Shark. I'm legitimately about ready to just cease this method of uninstall and just go into the root folder and delete it that way. It'll accomplish the same fucking goal.
I mean, except for all the registry changes.
What do you mean?
So when you install stuff, it does stuff in the registry to put various pointers and DLL links around. When you uninstall, it has to go and undo all that.
Ah. You know, I'm sure I knew that at one point and just forgot. Because I've done the research into this stuff. But as said, I forgot.
Yeah.
What a surprise.
Yes, the brain damaged person did the forgore. Who would have foreseen it? Who would have thought?
I didn't remember you had brain damage.
Good one.
Thank you.
You must also have Dane Bramage.
I had to actually take a second to think, is he joking? No, there's no way he's joking. We literally talked about it the other night.
Yeah. There's no way I'm not joking.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just fucked that up. Yeah, I didn't realize. Thank you for correcting me.
Pat.
That and you tend to remember the important details about people in your life.
Yeah. I'll forget 90% of the other crap, but the important stuff.
That's in a steel cage.
I won't remember that I remember it until it's important.
Yeah, and then it'll pop up as a little alarm, and it'll go, oh yeah, that's a thing. And whenever you're not conscious remembering it, your subconscious is directing you around it.
Yep. Like, I don't need to remember. It just never comes up.
Because I don't trigger it.
Indeed.
Okay. Food consumed. Let's do this.
Yes, we say Dane Bramage McLoves because it's funnier that way.
Yep. I don't remember where that originated from. Whether it was from one of us or a YouTube video that one of us watched and started emulating it. I don't remember.
I've been saying it for years.
Well, fair cat. It's been a thing we all said for years.
Yeah. When did I? You know, it's old enough, I might have stolen it from The Simpsons. Like, early Simpsons.
Please tell me you saw Shaken Dog by the end of the cat.
Yes.
And then it regretted life because I immediately parried it.
Moving on then.
Yeah.
Ah, I see you have mastered half the combat system. I have mastered the other half, Perry.
You know, what's funny is, I'm pretty sure Cloud actually has the fastest recovery time from his attacks to go back into guarding.
Oh, we've known Dane Bramage long before we knew Norman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, for Aerith, for instance, I know it takes her far longer to recover from her magic attack to go into guarding than it does for Cloud. Hell, even Red takes longer. Though, as important as Moogle medals are, I will appreciate the fact that, I know. Subject matter whiplash, I'm sorry. I do appreciate you can go back and redo the Moogle herding minigame for free Moogle medals. Well, once you unlock this, after you've unlocked the second one, you can redo it for free Moogle medals. So they do give you an option to grind them out in case you're short.
Hello,
because
baby.
they know they attached important things to it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, those fucking books are not to be forgotten.
Yeah.
Not to be missed.
You must not forego the book.
Look, Boofer's not here right now. There's no book to forego.
I could have sort of heard say, "Hey, hello, baby," which he does for whenever Molly shows up.
Dangerous
I was talking about the chocolate.
exercise caution.
Ah.
Rare Mandalore variants identified.
I got your number.
Also, not the Boofer I was talking about.
But don't be fooled.
I'm aware.
Keep it together.
Okay, you shit.
Allowing them to actively pursue sunlit locations as they shift throughout the day.
Well, I will say this about... Again, I'm sorry, subject matter whiplash. I was watching Aerith do her basic attack, and it came to mind. Radiant 8 Ward isn't entirely a buff in my opinion. It's an alteration of how the weapon, of how the attacks work.
Objectives next time?
Yes, it does more damage, and yes, it gets extra shots. But it's all focused on one target.
Yeah.
So while it is a technical damage buff, you lose the utility of being able to stagger multiple enemies.
Commencing guidance protocol. But don't be fooled.
Cloud?
He just decided to teleport, it's fine.
Sunlit locations as they shift throughout the day.
Oh, that was rude.
Fine. If you want to be a test subject, thanks for signing up.
Let's do this.
There you go. You got it. But yeah, this fight has been a perfect demonstration of what I've been on about with enemies die too quickly to stagger them sometimes.
Yep.
You jittery?
Free thunder attack is free.
God damn it.
Though I suspect it was as much of a
Yeah.
challenge.
I'm sorry.
Stop that.
Over.
I'm going to spray you both.
Why? That is bully. Bat's
A
bullying
boost.
a stream.
Sleepy
A
not allowed right
boost.
now.
He's bullying us.
People like it when I bully you.
I'm aware. People like it when we bully you.
People like when we make fun of bullying each other.
Exactly.
It's all great content.
And people love it when we do this meta commentary, apparently. Because it's just us sassing each other, and people love that, believe it or not. Oh my god. I was not wrong. They are doing the deletion of the game, like the actual file deletion for the uninstall, file by file instead of cluster by cluster. I'm watching the gigabytes go away one by one every like couple minutes.
Yep. So what they're probably doing is going through and taking a file, going and deassociating everything that they can in the registry, removing that one file, and just going through the list.
Why don't they just cluster it like everyone else does?
Because they're going for the we're 100% sure it's gone method.
It takes longer, but it's a systematic deletion to make sure there's nothing lingering.
Yeah, but that's not been an issue with modern games for like 3 or 4 years.
And seriously love listening to Silver be a nerd about game mechanics. If you ever want someone to tell you every mechanic in FromSoft, I will point you to the living encyclopedia known as my girlfriend.
Or D&D 5e.
So rare, in fact, that few have ever seen it.
At one point, I literally memorized the PHB and most primary modules. When I like something, I become obsessive.
We are well aware.
Well,
Never would have guessed.
You're not the only one I'm saying it to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god, you've both been infected by Skeletor. Run. Run, chat.
Yeah. I'll get you next time, He-Man.
I love that it's He-Man and She-Ra, not He-Man and She-Woman.
For all your chocobo needs. If you ever want to change your chocobo's gear, feel free.
Completely out of left field. I know, I've been doing that a lot today. I'm sorry. My
There's the pupper.
my favorite hero and villain combination is fucking Perry the Platypus and Dr. Doofenshmirtz. I know this means nothing to Cat because it wasn't his childhood, but Bat understands.
Yes. McGov says, Silver, please never apologize for going on your nerd tangents.
Oh, I don't. I matter of fact, every time Shade gets grumpy with me, I sass him, citing that everyone in chat who's ever commented on it has loved my tangents. I will never apologize.
I sass you when your tangents get too long.
Bitch, you sass me after 2 or 3 minutes. Don't start with me.
Yeah, that's longer than a fucking cheese string, alright?
That is not too long. Your tangents go on longer than mine, and they have less information, and they're less concise. I don't say your tangents are bad. That's just saying. It's completely unfair to sass me for mine.
I can sass you if I fucking want.
Fuck you! I'll apologize for my tangents being completely disjointed and all over the place, and with absolutely zero relevance to what's going on. I will not apologize for the tangents themselves.
Mind if I get a shot of you for posterity?
Don't worry, I will never make fun of you for your tangents.
Pretty as a picture.
Your cosigns, however, those are fair game.
Oh.
I also enjoy listening to Shade's tangents. Thank you.
Exactly. As I said, there's no badness to Shade's tangents.
Now let me go on a tangent about tangents.
No. That one I will not tolerate.
Look, we have to come at this very tangentially.
Take a moment to appreciate it.
Have I supposed to have been doing these? Do you actually get rewards for these snapshot things?
Yeah.
Fuck. I thought that was like
if not just for pretty photo mode stuff, there are actual rewards you can get for it.
See, I'm so used to games nowadays shoehorning in online multiplayer. Look at all these other people's pictures. Nonsense. That I saw that pretty blue symbol with the photo thing, and that's immediately what I thought it was, and I fucking avoided it like the plague. I'm gonna have to go back and do this. God damn it.
How can you make jokes at a time like
Well, there's
this?
no like 1,000 gil down the drain for shifting areas.
Anyway, what's going on? It's the Mako pipe.
It's only money.
Gil isn't as plentiful in this game as it was in the last cat. You actually are tight budgeted in this game.
Yeah, I'm at chapter 8, and I only have, I think, just recently got 12,000.
And that's spending. Very little, as little as you can.
Yeah.
From occasionally buying, like, a new materia from a store if I see one.
Yeah, money is tight in this game, Cat. Just money is not a statement that applies
I
here.
haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Fritz Bellinger, the mayor here. I'm sure that mercenary
If you
is
say so.
hard at work over at the warehouse
I haven't got that
outside
far.
of town. Mind asking them to give us an update on the repairs? A simple, it's coming along. would
I actually
suffice.
finally got Cloud's,
Everyone,
fourth
please,
blade.
one at a time.
You get it in chapter 8.
But I think you're the only one who's made a name.
Places paw over Snoop.
So you don't know
Shush.
who he was talking about?
No more.
I was just telling you the location.
Yeah.
The job board discovery! Give me this. Give me that.
Be gone, thought.
Okay, bye.
Yeah,
Not
just
you.
never ever miss a side quest at the end because there's actual fucking quest boards now.
Never worry about if you're gonna get the best dress for one of the girls if in case you miss a side quest.
I still somehow never got it. I got the 100% completion of doing literally everything in the game, and I still somehow never got the best fucking dress. And I hate it, because I had no fucking clue what I missed. I followed the guides, and I still missed something. I got the fucking Son of Bahamut material for literally doing everything in the game. But I still never got that fucking dress.
The game just said you weren't 100% enough.
Breaking news at this hour. Avalanche, an anti-super terrorist group responsible for the bombings.
What?
Tifa needs bikini armor? No.
No.
Some say.
No mortal fabric can hold those back.
The name's Vash, and I could.
That's why she wears what she has on.
Truth is, I bungled a Queen's blood match.
Modern monk attire, I guess.
It's essentially armored sportswear.
But I lost a card near and dear to me.
Honestly, can I just say that I love her fucking gloves, though?
Think you'd be able to win
Yeah.
it back for me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Honestly,
The first
from
Sir,
how
I'm not
fussy
winning this
they-
card back for you, I'm winning it for me.
Honestly, in my opinion, for how much of a fuss he makes over this fucking card, I never goddamn use it. It's not that good to me.
Right?
Oh, the starter deck. Oh.
Yeah, believe me, I know.
It's so bad. It has no build. There's no purpose to it. It's just random shit shoved together. I can't wait to get the counterpart of the Grasslands Wolf. I forget what it's called. I think it's the Quetzalcoatl. That's the counterpart. That's the right bottom 2 power 1 cost.
I believe so.
Yeah, those the Grasslands Wolf and the Quetzalcoatl have not left my deck. Far too valuable. That's a ballsy play. That might bite you. Yeah, that did you. You recovered it, but that was nearly bad. Wait for space. Alright, now you play points. Why am I telling you? You've played more than I have. It's the Leprechaun that's the counterpart to the fucking Grassland Wolf.
Right, I don't have enough for that.
You've won won. It's fine.
Winning's not enough. I must demolish them.
You haven't destroyed them, I know. Me and you have both had our fair share of matches where we completely destroy the opponent. This sadly will not be one of those. You have a garbage deck.
I don't know, 15-0 is pretty good for a start.
It's good, but it's not quite destroying them. I'd say 30 plus to 0 is required for destroying. What, Cat?
No, it's fine.
And when you're
What?
done, come straight back. I'll have a special cocktail waiting with your
What?
name on it.
What's funny?
I've been itching to try again.
Is the fact that me and Shay talking about what we qualify as destroying an opponent.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he's done it. He got a 33-0 before.
Yeah. I won 33-0.
And
Nice.
a little bit of pride, as Kat and Bat both know, I've gotten a 40-0 match where the opponent only had one card left at the end of the field, on the field. I don't think I'm ever going to do better than that fucking match.
No. I don't know what you're talking about. Avalanche was never here. There's no snow here. There can't be an avalanche. Side eyes. Alright, you're ranked 2. I might have to do that as the start of next stream. So I don't want to do, like, yeah, it's Queen's Blood. I'm going to be doing Queen's Blood matches off stream, but this is a side quest.
Go do it now. You can do it.
Do I fucking want to try that with this garbage starter deck?
I did it with the garbage starter deck. You probably did it with the garbage starter deck originally.
I beat everyone else in town first.
Care for a match?
We're here for the card you took from the bartender.
Ah, the card.
It's not that hard of a match.
So,
He's got a
Vash has
pretty
resorted
shitty
to
deck
this,
himself.
hiring people to win its games for him? Fine, but word of warning, I'm not a pushover like some folks.
Good luck. It's the Moo cards in particular. It's so awkward to use. God, why so many 2 costs right from the get-go?
Oh, fuck off.
Why so many 2 costs?
Because fuck you.
Team's being mean to you, Shade.
Oh, I have another version in my current deck on my other file that has this, like the J-Unit Sweeper. Does the exact same thing, except instead of giving you 2 points on the sides, it gives you +2 to those squares.
Ooh. Not bad. Ooh, you have a... Leverkin. Ooh, and then if they place bottom, you can cap that point with the Queen Bee. They're not going to, though. They're going to play weird, because the AI always plays fucking weird. Never smart, mind you, just fucking weird.
God, this is shit hand.
I'd say J-Unit Sweeper on the middle.
To claim the top and bottom
Yeah, I
points,
need to keep that, because 2 is...
And now you can play Queen Bee at the top.
Yep.
Yep.
Why are you telling me how to play?
I'm sorry. I have it. Are they out of card? Oh, they don't have any 1 slots left.
Oh, so this is easy collapse.
I'd say put the Moo down, so you can get the 4.2 as well. Oh, they got a card finally. Oh, Guardian Wolf, perfect.
That's my slot? How fucking dare you?
The Guardian Wolf, perfect!
Grasslands.
Why do I keep saying Guardian? Guardian.
Guardian.
I don't think they're gonna be able to contest. I don't think they're gonna be able to push down. Oh. Of course, they finally get the card they need right at the end. What were we doing, Shade? You could have just ended early before filling all your slots and finished the match winning. What were we doing? I'm so used to always filling out the board, I forget you don't have to. If both players pass, then the game's over. Oh, thank fuck you play that right. You're not like the AI. Okay. It always annoys me they put a corner card in the middle row. It always annoys the fuck out of me. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
No, 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 no! You should put the lever can on the top left to claim all points. Oh. Oh well.
Oh no, you can J unit the center.
J unit center, yeah, that'll cap them off. They couldn't play anything more. Forward,
to the right.
Forward. There you go. Now you own the whole field. Great power.
So I need to get my score higher than whatever the fuck they're at.
They're at 13.
Capping the field's not always the greatest thing. Especially if your hand
would
is
have been
ass.
better if you played differently. Yeah, it's gonna be a restart. And yes, capping the field should be your first go, just you scuffed it a little. You gave them an extra card down. Which is what screwed you here.
See, this is why I would have preferred to play at least one of the city players, because then I could have gotten Crystalline Crab, which is a bottom row one that empowers the card above it.
That wasn't the issue there. The issue was just you not seeing the field properly. They've got a near identical play going right now. Security offer set in the top row.
I hate that I have both Alpha Dunks in my hand. I hate that fucking card.
Yep, there it is. That's why I said top row. It wouldn't have mattered. You didn't get a card you could have used for it anyways. Oh well.
Okay.
And Moon the dead center. You can't actually fuck me. You can put it there though, yeah.
Empowers the next two.
Yep, saw that coming. That's gonna be a reset.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this at the start of next stream. I'm going to get my fucking deck started. I'm not gonna sit here and struggle on the current time that we have left on one fucking card game. Alright, now we just gotta exit out the other side of Calm.
We're not gonna be able to keep it alive.
Have you been back to the inn yet?
No, there's not been a reason to go back yet.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you maybe done it when other stuff happened. Oh, right. This.
What?
Sorry, just this long-ass street made me giggle the first time I found it.
Matt, why are you not using your Choco, bro? You can keep walking while they approach you. They will path to be in front of you.
Is a verb. Smash.
Triple slash probably would have been better here, but that hurts.
One step at a time.
It's more satisfying to watch fucking Firebolt ruin them all.
Yeah, except the triple slash would have hit 2 with every hit. Probably would have KO'd them all in 1.
You found a thing.
Boo-doo,
Just one.
boo-doo, boo-doo.
Something I've noticed is that so far, at least, just doing the towers and grabbing the medals from them gives you enough to get all the tomes every time for each area's shop upgrade. At least so far, in my experience.
Or
Red, no.
What'd he do?
He was climbing the ladder.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, he does that on occasion.
It's like, buddy, no.
Another thing that looks fairly cursed.
Yeah.
Because he uses his paws like human hands to grab and slide when he goes down them.
It's like that cursed animation of Fallout 1 where you hop the fence and Dogmeat jumps it with the human model, but still Dogmeat's texture, and then just immediately reverts back to being dog. Thanks for waiting, Tifa. Just sit on my fucking head.
I'm pretty sure Clouds wanted that for a while.
Absolutely.
The bird also used the pole, evidently.
Use the other pole. Lightning pupper.
Yeah, these things are fucking obnoxious. I wonder if that's because it's the first area. I've mentioned that most of the enemies in the first area are fucking obnoxious.
No, I don't think you've said that at all.
What was it? Inflicting detrimental status effects?
Paralysis.
I mean to fucking pressure them. Can you check the data again, please? Yeah, this is where poison is super useful. This is the enemy I was talking about where it's super important to have poison on someone.
Hang back.
You need poison is the only one you have access to right now. Or we'll time one. Or we'll stop one.
It's on you.
So it's my turn?
If, you know, it fucking worked, I guess. But it apparently doesn't.
My turn.
I think that might be immune. Or just doesn't count, because they are getting hit with this big first.
Yeah, I'm seeing it proc. They're just continuing to go through.
Yeah, I think they might be immune to stop. They still take the damage.
God, I fucking hate these things.
I'll show you what I can do. You can do it. I got this.
Yeah, fuck off. I know. Oh!
While that was glorious, I
Well, make sure you switch.
Wow.
Make sure you switch to red being in your party real quick.
That was lucky as shit.
Yes, it was. But then it's shaded, so.
Cloud! I see that you completed that challenge with grace and panache.
Don't you know it's rude to interrupt?
Why? I did no such thing.
In any case, Cloud, I've analyzed the battle data you sent and constructed a new virtual combat trial. I hope it's to your liking.
Overworld noises.
Where grasslands won't be identified. The electricity coursing through its body to keep hair upright is the product of overexposure to shock. This has also contributed to a significant increase in aggression, agility, and speed.
God, Bio takes for fucking ever to proc.
Capable of catching prey with
It takes about as long as Ice does, as Blizzard does. Actually, just a tiny bit.
hunting habits. Perhaps you too will be able to develop swifter, more efficient ways of felling beasts. Now
Earth's
hurry
shot
to
is
let
not
go
damage.
before that nimble wolf gets the best of you.
You got this!
Follow my lead.
Wow, what a fight!
I'm not trying to escape.
Going in. Right. Keep it together. Taking over.
It's on now. Do it.
Double range double.
Congratulations! You managed to complete all intel objectives.
There we go.
So, Cloud is my healer because he is locked into the party. He is also who I gave poison to. Eventually changed it over to him.
There's something you can do later on that just gives you a fucking healing level 4 materia, and I'm like, why?
Oh, a healing earring?
No, it's just a materia. It's a level 4 healing materia to start, and I'm like, I already have this because I've been using one.
So you can have it on multiple people, like most people probably would. I have one on both Cloud and Aerith. And I eventually plan on putting one on Aerith.
And?
Because having multiple people capable of healing is kind of a big thing. I love Cloud having the enemy skill materia, so he can use healing, soothing mist, while Aerith has prayer. So that way there's 2 group heals. And of course, Aerith also has her fucking limit break, but that's besides the point.
Both of her limit breaks are fucking awesome.
Both of yeah, her level 1 and level 2 are both insane. Immunity to all physical damage for a good, like, what, 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Fuck yes. Yeah, that's what they turned fucking Planet's Protection into, Cat. Not damage resistance, not armor up. Complete physical immunity for 30 seconds.
Nice.
Hey, what you doing?
Elemental damage still hits you full damage, but still. Most enemies don't do that very often.
You idiot! What if some good-for-nothing thugs break in and we get locked down? Where'd you come from?
The door?
Outside.
Everyone the trouble and hand it over.
Not the trouble, anything but that. Just do what he says, Buzz.
Coolin', I've still got a trick up my sleeve. A trick I like to call diversionary tactics. Okay, you know what to do, okay? I bet you couldn't guess who's got it, even if you tried.
It's fine. I can see it glowing. It's
You
burning.
see the shiny.
You see, the correct answer is. Ta-da! Me. Look at these chumps. Our tactics got a totally diversion.
Really? They don't even have a real special dialogue for guessing it right? That sucks.
We make a run for it.
Wait a sec, boss. What about the key?
He ain't going nowhere. Just leave it.
You're gonna get the real dude, you just get knockoffs. What are these D-listers?
The grunts of the grunts.
And sass.
I suppose we all have our off days.
I want them to get away. That's the plan. Once they lead us to their hideout, then we hit them.
I'm sorry to have ever doubted you. Before you
Chadley knows he's bullshitting, and that's all that matters.
I want them to get away. Cloud, you're just amused by them trying to be cool about it.
Right?
You know, originally I went outside to go looking for it with the Chocobo because I didn't think it'd be in fucking side.
Yep, same.
Jake, your issue isn't distance, it's angle. Sent again? Is it not there? The fuck?
Apparently not.
What?
Huh?
Does it have multiple spawn locations?
What? Huh? Whoa.
It has multiple spawn locations.
I guess that's one way to make everyone's run slightly unique.
Huh. I wouldn't have thought it.
Yeah, mine was inside last time.
I'm saying.
Let's hope that the fourth time will be the
Just my cat's dialogue. Same for him.
Yeah.
I know it's not. It's because I know it's not because it's a second save file on the same profile. Because I'm the second save file on Cat's profile.
And that wouldn't even matter because this is the first save file.
Yeah, true. All right.
Color me bamboozled.
Oh, I wonder if it's dependent upon where you start sniffing to make sure you still go on a trail to make it look less obvious.
Ah.
If you sniff outside, it redirects you inside. If you sniff inside, it redirects you outside.
Runny Babbits have a treasure.
Hello, Runny Babbits. You're adorable.
Yeah.
Happy bird.
Oh, no gem.
I'll take
Ether
an ether
onion now.
onion. Being able to make ethers will be great.
I've yet to use a single ether or mixed potion. I don't use a lot of spells outside of Aerith, and, well, fucking Soul Siphon is insane.
Who? Where the fuck? Bitch, where'd you go?
If you go to that tower ahead of you, it'll tell you, or you can find out where it went. Okay. Soul Siphon on Aerith is just insane, so you never really need Ether with her if you play her right. You don't just spam out spells.
Cloud? Where the fuck are you going, my guy?
That way, apparently.
Primor meant a spell in the middle.
What
I literally
the actual fuck was that noise?
We have a whole conversation.
What was that noise? I'm not letting you go from now on.
Just
I couldn't tell what it was. It sounded like that, but it sounded like it came from your throat instead. So it sounded like the weirdest burp I've ever fucking heard.
We have a whole conversation about how items are more strained and less common in this game, and how spells have more of a purpose for healing.
You're also talking to the ADHD person who will spend absolute hours running around the overworld just gathering shit because that's what they do in their absent-minded state. Bird?
Hate. Your lack of tactical ability, frankly, frightens.
Technical? I am now coining a new word. I'm so glad you enjoy using the soundboard to express frustration.
Talk about shit posting.
Blowing a lot of hot air.
We have reduced silver to the audio equivalent of emojis.
I have no words for how grumpy I feel. Shade, you need to get me more soundboard. You need to add more to your soundboard.
I will look for even more sounds for you.
Get a fox scrub on there.
Absolutely.
At least
and
one.
Part.
I'll see if I can't get that one video of that fox barking. One sitting next to the dog.
Yes. No, not Kyrie. No.
Oh.
No.
Listen, we only have to deal with her up until chapter 6.
No.
Because I haven't seen her in chapter 8.
No.
Place looks fresh out of Mercs to me.
Did someone say Merc?
I know you. You're that Section 5 chick who was
Go
shitting on
straight to
Avalanche.
hell. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Sure, this wasn't your turf.
Don't tell me. You're the merc the mayor hired?
Kyrie doesn't work for free. Or
Usually mercenaries have some form of weapon to, you know, protect themselves, lady.
Mercenaries are usually fighters, honey. You are not
We're here on
that.
behalf of the mayor. Man wants a progress report.
yes, progress is what I've been making. And I'm just trying to tell him all about it. But the thing is, I haven't actually done anything. I need more parts. Wouldn't it be fun if we looked for him together?
Hell no.
What would be fun is surrendering you and not letting go, so I never have to deal with you.
Wouldn't it be fun if we looked together? Hell no.
Fine. I'll help. If you stop calling yourself a merc.
What I particularly hate about this quest is I had to look up a map to find where the final piece of scrap I was missing was, so I got the full 3-star reward.
Yep.
I couldn't fucking find it.
I thought you were
Found
coming
4 out of 5 tiles on my own. Couldn't find the last one. Kyrie is by far the worst part of this game. Hands down.
I tolerate Johnny more than I tolerate Kyrie.
Yeah.
And that's
I
because
hate Johnny too, but I hate him less.
see, Johnny's just dumb.
Yeah,
And that's fine. But Kyrie is just giving, you know, people like Cloud, actual mercenaries, a bad look.
Yeah. And she also doesn't care about anyone besides herself. She isn't a good person.
But yeah, some mercenaries don't work for the betterment of others. They work for money. But they still usually work for that money for a purpose.
And they still usually follow a code.
I.e., a lot of mercenaries in stories tend to actually work to get money for their families.
No one goes into mercenary work for fun.
I mean, some people can. I can see the appeal to just going on adventures and doing shit.
Yeah, fair. Most people in those stories and most life
As the other rat goes flying off screen.
Yeah, just a fucking I'm out. Bye.
And that should be all.
That's the minimum, but there's still a little bit more you could use. If you go to quests. You need 3, 5. I believe you have 2 and 3?
Well, you know what we can do. Check our key items.
No, you do have 3 and 5, okay.
Yep, that's all of them.
Hooray.
And I will say this, Kyrie does have a degree of a code. Even if that code is only in place to keep people from, you know, trying to kill them. Like, for instance, when you do this job, she insists that you get paid as well.
Holy mother of scrap metal! Way to go, guys! When we're finished, that pipe will be good as new. I bet we could even charge extra. Now then, follow me, would you? Let's not keep my money.
No, I won't. Bye.
Red, what the fuck were you doing?
He was giving you a nuzzle. Is there something wrong with that?
Yes, because it was in my way.
Well, yeah, it's kind of hard to nuzzle someone who's moving. He had to stop you.
So I packed up and hit the road. Now I'm out here making my fortune.
He's so friendly.
Also, on the topic of what Kyrie said of, like, I bet we could charge extra. See, I feel like if I was a mercenary, if I did extra on the job, I wouldn't charge extra because, you know, that looks better and is more likely to get me higher paying jobs.
If you go above and beyond on a job, most people are probably chill to, you know, give you a bit of extra for that extra work you did. But if you start demanding it, they're not going to want to give you the extra because that's just fucking scummy. That's you trying to alter the contract after it's been done, after you've already done the job, after it's already been, the deal's been struck.
Yeah.
Extra is a gift. Demanding extra is a breach of contract. It's a decorum thing.
If you come in and you ask for more because you did more, it's, you weren't asked to do all that extra.
Yeah, you took it upon yourself. That does not give any extra obligation to them.
However, if you come in and you say, well, I found this to be a problem as well, so I handled that too. Then they're more likely to be like, thank you.
Underestimate an undercity girl. I can spin garbage into gold and flip.
It's a penis.
I was just thinking.
I mean, it is very phallic imagery.
Yes,
a mushroom.
But that's just how tall mushrooms be.
Wow, the plant life will burn.
Fireball
This
blade.
bitch fucking silenced me.
Firebolt Blade. It still does fire damage. Its
Hang on,
major
I'm gonna
damage is fire damage.
let that have a moment.
Here.
That was just rubbery.
Probably mutated him.
Look at Mr. Know-It-All. Okay, that
I mean, I would know. I kind of was
Yeah.
mutated by Mako myself.
Credit where it's due. That's a good patch, Joe.
let's go and grab a drink.
She does have talents.
Mercenary.
Yeah. I just wish she applied them in a less infuriating, greedy, self-centered way.
Come on,
Yeah.
Homer. With my brains and your brawn, we could clean up.
I'm not your fellow anything.
Stop being such a tight ass. The point is, I can help you. I can talk you up.
Please don't.
Well, since you're the only merc in town, guess this one's all yours.
Get back here!
Don't act like you would have helped us fight.
Right?
Gotcha.
They just
Poison me all you
they just
fucking want, buddy.
out of it. And then focus thrust to finish off the stagger. Oh, just after the pressure. It's not there, man.
Going in. After you.
Smosh.
Do you? Want some more? Fire!
Thank you for the help, Era.
Gotta love! Want some more?
Dogga, 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 dogga.
Fire it one off! Don't look now! What are we gonna do about the kid?
Nothing. Forget her. Repairs are done. Let's go see Fritz.
Ooh.
Ain't that red vignette the best? Just my favorite.
There you are. I heard everything from the Merc herself. She told me how you helped with the pipeline repairs. And sure enough, thanks to you, the Mako is flowing again. We're in your debt.
Where's your Merc now?
I'm not sure. She left just as soon as I paid. For another job, perhaps. Guess that's what fame buys you. Plenty of work and never enough time in between. Sounds like you still got competition, Merc. Before you run off, she set this aside for you. Insisted that her fellow Mercs be compensated.
And this fucking side quest makes Barrett a little happier.
Yep.
Mainly because it's Cloud getting sassed. Go to the inn, get your heal, get a free heal.
I love how time almost seems. Hello, welcome to the inn at Calm.
They missed a perfect opportunity called the Calm Inn.
Forces performed a thorough sweep of the town, during which time it was placed under a...
Well, I'm
Calm into the calm in.
Come into the Calm Inn, yeah. More because, you know, calm, except spelled with a C, as a little joke, because it's nice and calming, it's peaceful here.
While we're here, we may as well go deal with the proto-relic stuff. Did Cloud just trip?
look like.
Oh, never gotten that animation before.
Wait. It's B. If you hit B, you can roll.
Yeah.
For what purpose, I don't fucking know.
Because that's its default function, and outside and in Mount Indian also allows you to jump off ledges without having to sprint.
I love Barrett's excitement.
He has so much energy, and I love him for it.
But Shade, you know what that means?
What?
Hup, hup, yeah, hup, yeah.
Honestly, Cat, don't look at me sideways. Barrett reminds me of you.
The largest of side eye.
High energy, loving, affectionate, big soft teddy bear 90% of the time, viciously protective of those he loves, a big, massive slab of a man, granted in muscle instead of tub in this case, but still big and massive, and absolutely goofy as all hell and full of sass.
Grub.
Is that not an apt description of you? I said sure.
I said nothing to say, so.
That's a good point.
If you want it that badly, we'll sell it to you. What do you say?
You wish.
I'll be perfectly frank. If I had 10 grand, I would have given it to them.
No.
Because I want them to have a good. I want them to have a good road in life.
Say I didn't try to keep it peaceful. You got with the wrong legitimate businessman.
Stay focused.
See, most of the time, criminals are criminals out of necessity because they don't have another option that's really viable.
Right.
They don't do it just because they want to.
There
But
we go.
in this case, with them being under Shinra, I guarantee you that's the case. So in all reality, if they want to go straight, I would have given them as much money as I could have, because I want them to have a better time. No one deserves to suffer because of one dickish fucking government. Nice air dodge, by the way, Shade.
Thank you. Who the fuck was that?
Oh.
Red, stop dying. That was just unfortunate timing.
Shade. I love you.
Shut up.
Why do you keep using things like focused thrust on enemies who aren't pressured? It's not a damage skill.
You don't have a summon on you, Barrett? I suppose not, then.
Seemed like it. It crushed you.
No, it was Bert there.
Do your thing.
I call upon you, old man.
By the power of ancient man, you will all suffer.
The wizard gun.
Bitch, my moves are shocking.
Miss potion. Well, those moments where having prayer would be helpful.
Let the cool it's on you, men. Leave it to me. More vital essence.
I love his whole. He plays into his berserker role so fucking well.
Yeah.
Because of the massive life steal it gives.
Dagada.
No.
I don't understand you, huh?
What do you mean?
Focus thrust, a stagger skill used on a non-pressured enemy. But a pressured enemy? Oh, here, let me use Maximum Fury, a damage skill.
I did not mean to use
I
steel
don't-
scanner.
Do you intentionally use skills for the wrong purpose? Do you intentionally do this incorrectly just to annoy me?
Only sometimes. Sometimes I'm just genuinely stupid.
Which time was that entire fight?
That was me just generally stupid. I did not struggle that much with it on my actual playthrough. And I think part of why I struggled so much here is because my brain was so used to having everything fucking else in my lists.
Yeah, it's so used to being more powerful and having already dealt with it that you're just thinking, I'll breeze through this real quick. Oh. I'm sitting here in DMs with Cat ranting about why is he doing everything wrong? I know he's not this shit at video games. Why is he doing it all wrong? He's good at these games.
Right, let's talk corporate structure. I'm president and you're my employee.
Employees? Employees! Employees! Wait, what's employee do anyway?
This is such a nice thing where you can actually push them in whatever direction. I chose family because a good small business should be like a family. Everyone there looking out for each other.
I did be a buddy the first time, so.
Family! I always wanted one of those.
All right, boys. We got work to do. There's glittering riches out there, and your president's gonna lead you to it. Let's business.
What they say with the buddy part?
Something along the lines of, oh, I can do that. I think that's what we were before. Because Butch is a little slow.
Yeah, but he's loyal. Not much matters more than that. You know?
Yeah.
Shiny. Ah, my retinas.
You don't have retinas anymore.
Oh no.
We're in Kugane.
You're in spoilers. Spoilers.
Eyes of fire with purpose. Oh, yet a stripling. One whose mettle must be tested.
They set him up to be such a badass. And he ends up being such a shameful coward and failure of a fighter.
That's how he's always been. When you actually fight him, if I recall, it's fucking hard.
Huh. Not how the cutscenes make it look how it would be.
Cloud! I've confirmed that you are now in possession of the proto-relic. I've already taken the liberty of scanning it, and need only analyze the data. Should I happen to pick up other proto-relic readings, I may request your assistance again. Oh, there is one more thing I should mention. Your device detected a small amount of interference. I can't say for certain, but it's entirely possible that others are looking for proto-relics as well.
What for?
That's what I hope to find out. I'll be in touch if I learn anything new.
Fanfare.
Ooh.
You know what's a thought? A moment of thought that I just had. Oh, my fucking headset, Christ. I just shifted and the fucking cord caught on my foot and yanked it flying off my head.
A thought just occurred. Oh, my fucking headset. Jesus Christ. Damn, what a thought.
Who'd have thought?
So, this game is all about beating big, powerful bosses and then taking them as your own power, right? Being able to summon them and use them.
Yeah.
Do we get to summon Gilgamesh after we get all the proto-relics and kick his ass?
I don't know. Can't say for sure. It might be the case, but Gilgamesh technically isn't an icon.
Well, no, but he is some kind of reoccurring man throughout the entirety of the series, isn't he?
Also, have you figured out who's Costa del Sol's icon yet?
No, haven't got. Oh, yeah, yes, I had. It popped up on my screen. I saw it. Alexander, there it is.
Yep.
I'm sorry, what?
The Mechanical Fortress Alexander.
But no.
According to local legends, Titan possesses earth-shattering strength.
Oh,
He is capable of
is
crushing
he another
mountains with
fortress?
his
Is he gonna be a tank? A tank summon similar to how Titan is, or is he gonna be more offensively focused?
Alexander has pretty much always been a massive defense creature.
Okay. So he's probably gonna go to Cloud, and I'll probably shift Titan over to Yuffie or something. Am I saying that right?
Yuffie is the right way to say her name, yeah.
Probably shift Titan over to Yuffie for the small physical damage increase he gives.
If I remember in the
I've got
OG,
Phoenix on
the
there.
icon of Costa del Sol was Leviathan?
Nope. The OG, there weren't icons.
Then why is it hurting your brain?
Because Alexander isn't supposed to be a thing yet. Alexander wasn't in OG. They weren't introduced till 9.
Okay, so if icons weren't a thing originally, they can put them wherever the fuck they want.
No,
Yeah.
but all the icons were summons.
They're still summons?
Yeah.
Right. But they weren't icons. They weren't, like, relegated like this. They were just materia.
So then they
Yeah,
just
and-
decided to expand upon the lore.
Yeah, Kat, I think that's less of an issue of that you're making it out to be. This is still the early days where they were still figuring things out. The lore's evolved over the years and kind
Fair,
of
but-
retroactively bled into it.
The problem with Alexander is anytime Alexander's shown up, they've been literally the city that they're summoned from turns into Alexander in every other instance that I can remember.
I can think of many where Alexander was just a giant living fortress. Not a
I
city,
think you might be
but a
missing
fortress.
commentaries here, Kat.
In 14, Alexander is technically a city, but it's a goblin city, and they're basically just engineers that live inside of it to keep it running. And then there's the actual Alexander Prime inside.
Okay, that's 14 that I know nothing about.
I just told you.
You
Yeah.
said many entries, Shade.
Yeah, that's one.
That's one.
It was built into a city rather than coming from a city, yeah. I know Brave Exvius, which actually is made by Squeenix. Yes, it's a mobile game. Deal with it. It was its own story that they actually put a lot of time and effort and thought into. I count it. Alexander was just a walking fortress.
Okay, fair. One I'd never heard of. Because mobile game and not Final Fantasy.
In 13, Alexander existed and was also just a walking fortress.
Okay, fair.
I think 3 is enough to classify as being enough of an alteration to the pattern that it's okay here.
Yep, fair.
Considering if they only started being icons in 9, that's 3 for it being the city, and 3 for it against it being the city it came from. I think a 50-50 split makes it a pretty fair.
Yep, nope, that's
up
fair.
In the air, whatever.
And all the ones he named are newer entries.
Have you assessed these?
I already did.
Okay. What was their weakness? Ice, I believe?
Yes.
You don't have ice on you, do you?
I think red has Blizzard.
Well, no, you had to have had ice because you pressured them. Or do these enemies have a unique pressure mechanic?
I believe they have a unique one, because I did not use ice to get that stagger.
Yeah, it's something about their rocks.
Got it.
I think if you deal enough damage while they have it, they drop it.
Yeah, it's like Kuyakus.
Oh my god, I was literally about to make that reference and Cat made it first. That makes me so fucking happy.
Bird up.
Bird up indeed, Cat. Bird up indeed.
Thank you.
Just be
Cat,
careful.
you don't know the smile I have right now hearing you make a Monster Hunter reference.
Just make sure you don't go to the bird dimension.
Oh, no, not bird dimension. It's worse than the cow dimension.
But
they
there
try
is
to
no
kill
cow
you.
level.
I need a quick
There is a cow
refresh
level.
before I go on to that next fiend fight.
There was no cow level. People made a myth about a cow level, and then they gave us a cow level in 2.
Didn't I tell you that?
Yes.
Okay.
I was giving it to the rest of everyone else who might not have known that.
No, that's right. That's one of those. Wait, didn't I tell you that? Hold on.
Yes. Believe it or not, Kat, you are a font of esoteric knowledge, and I do try to absorb as much of it as I can.
No, fair. It's just one of those. Wait, I know this fact. Didn't I tell you this fact? Just one of those brain.
It's like one of those times where me and Shade are in a call together, and he tells me this thing about a video game, and like, yeah, I'm the one who told you that.
We're all allowed to be a little stupid.
Absolutely. And we're all allowed to poke fun at each other for it. And we will
Absolutely.
all, every time, get grumpy and playfully pout about it. Ah, the first classified intel. I love these.
Cloud, you have arrived at
These
the lair
need
of
to
the
be done on
majestic
stream every
Pixel
time.
Quorum.
These ones in
Make
particular.
certain you're prepared before attempting to challenge it.
Yeah, have Aerith with you. Good choices. Believe it or not, having range attacks for the flying enemy is a good idea.
No.
I know, it's absolutely mind-blowing, isn't it?
I don't understand.
understandifies the cat.
Oh no, the madness it seeps in.
That's not a dinosaur.
That's an ancient Aztec deity. Kill it with fire.
Best do it right.
Wall, filled with ice. I don't know why it is. It's just like how in the remake for the first disc, everything that's mother is weak to fire. In this game, it's everything that's mother is weak to fucking ice. I know Aerith for sure has ice.
She has fire and ice.
Yeah.
Get my familiar out.
You gotta do more than just one shot to get it. Good block.
You okay?
Your strength knows no bounds.
Yes. The power of pretty.
Can teleport? In magic.
Come on.
Victory is all but guaranteed.
I do appreciate you get a discount on the second spell's MP cost when you do that.
Yeah.
All good.
Leviathan does unaspected damage, I believe, so they're probably... Oh, do you still have Shiva on Aerith?
Yeah.
Definitely that, then.
That's what I was trying to check.
You gotta be OP for it.
Help a girl out. Thanks for coming to help.
Join us, Ice Queen.
You and your wonderful titties.
Quick, hit them with the power of wind path.
Too much? It's your turn.
Guess it's my turn.
Use Bear to trigger her super skill or something.
You got it under control.
But he can trigger her summon abilities too.
I'll end this. Don't overdo it.
No, 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 no.
So it's my turn?
Aerith, go back.
Take over for
Let's do
me?
this.
Why were you point blank to the fucking thing?
Save that limit. Save that limit for when you get
Nothing
sacked.
personal.
Third.
Let's finish this.
Then we'll use Aerith to get her mana.
Keep it up.
Abilities. Soul Drain. Quickly. Not quite in time. We should have enough mana to fight.
Just know I'm cheering for you.
I
And
guess
that
we'll have to wait for that to actually proc.
That thing is beyond
Diamond
dead.
dust.
Shiva says so.
Until next time.
Excuse you?
Oh, Shiva didn't ice it.
Die. You know what? It dying to focus shot after surviving, I think, is more perfect than anything.
Quetzalcoatl defeated. Amazing work as always, Cloud.
I can't see your face behind all these tabs floating in my eyes.
Creature was a feast for the eyes.
I suppose it falls to me to make Mai's presence more tolerable. Now, allow me to congratulate you on your victory over that beast, and thank you for the valuable biological data. You were likewise able to obtain something of great import, the beast's talon. I suspect that it can be used in the creation of something astounding.
Yeah, like a
Yes.
windmill cog.
Yeah.
There's also a necklace that can be used for later, so you might want to come back and fight this fucking thing.
I saw the necklace and I wasn't overly interested.
Stop that.
Not my fault this time.
No, I CP.
Scram.
I have a
I
quick
didn't do it.
snooze.
No.
I snooze,
torture.
you lows.
You snooze, you lows. You nappa.
You nappa,
Get slapped.
you get slapper.
God, you have 20 fucking SP sitting around.
Yeah, he's leveled like 4 times this stream.
I've never... Okay, I have counterfire, but I've never had a use for it. It's never been something that I've actually ended up having a moment where I go, oh, I can finally use this.
Don't worry, I'm the same way.
I'd say you save the rest of it for things that are actually useful. Like another elemental or energy.
Increasing Punisher mode attack isn't bad, especially since it's permanent.
3%. I'd say save the 5 SP so
You
you get a
slumber,
10 point.
a cucumber. Avalanche 2-step.
Fucking badass what that is.
Get him fire. And then next we'll get him ice. Could get him lightning right now.
Absolutely is what you should do. More options is always better, is always good.
Aerith. I don't use Combat Savior. I do use United Refocus though.
You don't use Combat Savior?
No. I rarely ever have the time
Why
to.
not? What do you mean? You activate it and it lasts for like a whole minute. I'd say get the spell, the free spell.
I'm just looking at the options.
Yeah. You know, Combat Savior lasts like a whole minute once you activate it, Shade. What the fuck do you mean you don't have time to? There's no long drawn out animation or anything. What the fuck do you think it is? This thing, you don't have time for it.
Because I hot swap between my characters a lot, I don't see the point to using it.
Because even if you're not controlling her, and she gets sent flying, she still recovers like 3 times quicker because one of the other characters will catch her? That's the point?
Gale Impulse for Tifa, please.
Were you just unaware of what it did?
No. Then again, Aerith is usually somehow just never in danger for me.
Well, yeah, it's because this game still does the absolutely infuriating mechanic of the player character drawing in about 4 times more aggro than anything else. It's only loosely based on damage. It's mostly based on who are you controlling. which is infuriating when you're playing a mage and just, trying to get aggro off you so you can take a moment to breathe. You might say, oh, use a provoke materia on your tank. Only affects mobs, does not affect elite and boss enemies, so it's fucking useless. Hate the aggro mechanic in these games.
Oh, we're maxed out on iron.
Yeah, you don't use it. Iron doesn't get used enough.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
unlike,
it's money.
unlike Planet's Blessings and the like, you can't just fuse the iron to make a better metal. It's iron.
Yeah.
So all you have to do for this is literally just go into photo mode and then exit. That's done.
You don't even have to take a picture, technically?
Nope. But you know what? I think this is a good enough place to leave off.
Absolutely. That is actually a gorgeous picture.
It's very pretty.
There we go. We'll keep it. But as always, thank you all for joining. I'm glad I've gotten back to this. And, yeah, I will still stream when I'm sick and able to do so, because I'm bored otherwise, and I want to play games for people.
Literally why he became a streamer.
So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed your style, leave a follow to keep up to date on the channel. Occasionally you'll see other things be posted by stream elements. If you want to deal with any of those, go ahead and click them. Have a great night, fledglings.
Good night.
Night night.